Right. Three, two, one. Hey, everyone can see us now. What's up? How's everybody doing? Hey, so
super well. Good.
Nice. Yeah, I was excited for this to get back into it this week. I felt like, we did session 1 last week, and then I was like, okay, this is what it's like. I know it's awesome, and I want more. Like I got a little taste,
Yes.
and I was excited.
Sorry,
got
Rob, were you
hooked.
expecting it to be awful?
Yeah. I didn't know what to expect. I know you, so no.
Oh.
No, I was expecting it to be amazing, as always, But yeah, thanks everybody for coming in to chat nice and early. I see everybody in there: Capricious Nature, Robert Tables, Warped, Vampire Bites, Roten, which is Renegade. Everybody's up in there. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming in nice and early. Before we get into the session, I do want to do like a little recap, then we'll get into it. But before we do that, let's just go around the table, have everyone, introduce yourself, tell people who you are, what you do, where they can find you, and then just introduce your character. At least let them know the name and the role. So yeah, Rockette, you want to start it off?
I would love to. Hello, I am Rockette Fox. I am here, there, everywhere that Rockette Foxes can be found, and I am playing Hades, your beloved Netrunner.
Oh yeah, perfect.
It's short, but that's it.
Oh yeah, no, perfect. Phil.
Oh, yeah, I'm Phil. I am 1/4 of Baby Beard Media, along with the lovely Ellen in the other frame there. And I am playing Bud, the solo.
Oh yeah. Brandon.
I'm Brandon Perkins, and you can find me on the socials at Brandon. And yeah, writing.
Wait a second. Wait a second. It broke up a little. I don't know if it was only me. It might have been only me.
No, I got Robo. I got Robo rushed.
Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Let's redo it. We want to make sure nobody misses anything.
It's been better and everything.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's still...
I'm... It really bad.
Discord, no.
Yeah, Discord. I think Discord might be having a couple problems here. I know Discord was having a big update.
Discord, why?
Yeah, Discord had a big update a couple days ago, and it was messing up one of our other streams that we had going. So hopefully this will be okay. Hopefully we'll tough through it. Anybody watching, just so you know, if it does freeze, bear with us. We're going to keep trying to move forward. If anybody gets logged out, we'll continue chatting until they can log back in. So if you are watching and there's glitches or problems, just hang tough. We'll get through it. Obviously, if it is completely messing up and disconnecting and we can't move on, we won't. But I have a feeling we'll be able to tough through it. Just everybody watching, be a little bit patient with us, But Rush, let's Brandon, give it one more shot.
So I'm Brandon Perkins, and you can find me at DM_Brando. I do writing and voice acting and all kinds of stuff like that. And you'll see me on the internet on Realmsmith Productions as well. And my character is a fixer. He's named Rush.
Oh yeah, Ellen.
Hi, I am Ellen. I'm gonna say I'm 2/4 of Baby Beard Media. That's right. I just usurped you, Phil, with the lovely. with the lovely Phil Harker-Smith. We do Let's Plays, we do actual plays. You can find me on Twitter at LNKGraham1, and I do like cute cosplays and just kind of air my vapid geek thoughts to the rest of you lovely people. And I'm playing Allie Katz, who is a rocker and also the girl, the person, the entity of your dreams.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to say that your mother warned you about.
Same thing.
I am exactly that girl that your mother warned you about. But who knows? Is that Allie? Is that Ellen?
I know that. Where's the line? I can't. They fade together. I'm
it's
having
so
a hard
blurry.
time. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here, and I'm the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. If anybody doesn't know, you can go to cyberpunkuncensored.com or look up Cyberpunk Uncensored on Twitch and YouTube. You can see all the live gameplay, the Cyberpunk Red Crash Course tutorials, interviews, Jam Roundtable, Deep Dive series, Night City Live series, just a ton of content for Cyberpunk. Go check it out. Show me some support. I would really like that. We also showcase other GMs, artists, all kinds of stuff. But that being said, let's get into the gameplay. Oh, I see my beautiful wife, Val Mulligan, in the chat. What's up? I see you being able to tune in while you're at work, taking little breaks and stuff. That's awesome. Again, thanks everybody in chat for joining us. And keep in mind, while we play, we do check out the chat regularly. So if you have ideas to contribute for the players or me as a GM, the scene, just commentary, go for it. We really enjoy that. We love having the chat as part of the gameplay. You know, this is a big sort of open session for us. We love it. And yeah, what's up? Entered Zen in the chat too, joining us. Very cool. He's one of the fellow mods running our West March on the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord. But yeah, let's do a little bit of a recap before we get into the game. I don't want to do too long of a recap each session, but I do want to do just a mini one. Anybody that's not up to date, you can go to the Syrinscape YouTube channel, and you can see all the VOD. You'll see the session 0, which I recommend you watching. You'll learn about all these great characters, how they know each other, how they're living in Night City, all that good stuff. And then you can see session 1, which will get you up to date with where we're at now. But I will do a little recap each session, just so you can jump in if you have to. So our team works for a district PD in the Upper Marina. They were basically told by the boss to try to get to the bottom of this potential designer plague that apparently showed up in the district. A little report came out just saying, hey, from a low-level media saying, hey, this designer plague might be showing up in the Upper Marina, people getting sick, seems short-lived, like a stomach virus, but similar to flu. We did mention some bloody diarrhea. I know the joke was going around. We're very immature here sometimes, but pushing through. Basically the team is that's what they're doing. They're trying to get to the bottom of it. They're trying to figure out if there was some type of plague, who's responsible for it, because the council's kind of flexing on District PD, saying, hey, if you don't figure this out, then what the hell are we funding District PD for? You're not protecting the district. No more funding. So that's why their boss is stressing, saying, let's get to the bottom of this. So where we left off was you guys went, talked to the media, found out about Ground Zero, went over there to the shoebox, this sort of apartment complex, figured out that does seem like Ground Zero. You were able to get some samples of the kibble because apparently people dressed in black raided the building, kicking in doors, taking everyone's kibble and such, even maybe killed somebody, giving medical vouchers, forcing people to sign NDAs that were sick. It seems kind of like a cover-up, seems kind of shady, or something's going on like the media was describing or hinting towards. Seems like maybe her rumors might have been true. But you guys couldn't find any kibble, any samples, whatever, but through some talking, networking, you got to the jammed trash compactor of the building in the basement. Bud muscled his way into that thing to pull out some nasty kibble bags. You guys got back to District PD, gave it to your boss, Nash. He passed on, you gave one of the bags. You kept one for yourself, just in case any evidence comes up missing or anything's happened. You kept some. But you gave him one. He sent that to forensics and the team to look over while you guys were going to pursue the potential Netrunner, I guess, that Hades and we'll say Rush to. You guys know about this low-level Netrunner for hire. Just low-level, gets hired to do odd-and-end jobs. But apparently Hades went in the system, found he did a little cloak and was deleting some video footage there. So he seems to be part of it or something, or possibly hired, something along those lines. So that's where we left off. You guys, the boss was saying, go maybe question the Netrunner, go check him out or whatever, while he takes bags to forensics and gets that examined. Allie, did you have something to interject? I saw you raising your hand, or... Oh, I think you're muted.
Sorry, everything fell down. My laptop fell down, my light fell down, and my life was ruined. So.
Okay, so you were just waving like, save me!
Yeah, I was like slowly drowning.
Somebody help her!
Yeah.
And just silently disappearing below the waves.
That's funny. All right, I think that was a good recap, though. Did I miss anything? Was that good?
No, I think that's good.
Seems right to me.
All right, cool.
Yep.
That being said, I'm going to get Syrinscape going here. Just some city sounds while we kind of continue our session. Shout out to Syrinscape. Anybody that's not familiar.
Familiar.
Anybody that's not familiar. Oh, and let me see. Let me get out to these night sounds. Anybody that's not familiar, definitely check out Syrinscape. They add sounds to your gameplay, Game Master players. It really just adds a great element to your game. Lots of sound effects and things you can trigger. Ambience that just automatically loop in different patterns and stuff. It's amazing. So, all right, cool. We got it going. We got some city sounds going. You guys are in District PD. Like I said, Nash was just saying, I'm getting these bags of forensics. Why don't you pursue that Netrunner? See if you can find anything from him.
So we have an address on them.
Well, one thing I was going to say is, Hades being a Netrunner for hire, kind of hearing of Circuit, which was his name, the other Netrunner. He's a fellow Netrunner for hire. He's a little lower ranked than you. I think you described him as a loose cannon or kind of goofy. I can't remember exactly what you said about him, but what I'd like to do is, why don't you describe him a little bit, his personality a little, and then Rush, you're also familiar with him too, being a fixer. You know him as a Netrunner for hire. After Hades describes his personality and such, why don't you let me know where he's been living and staying? But Hades, why don't you describe him a bit? What's Circuit like?
Well, what I had said before is he's a noob. He pretty much thinks that he's some hot shit, but obviously, because I went in there and I saw the work that he did, immediately knowing who it was, it took me even less than a second to figure it out. So, but he likes to act like he really has something going on. You know the kind. A little bro-ish. He wears a lot of popped collars with no shirts. That kind. It's really upsetting. And I really try and avoid him whenever possible.
Yeah, I like to describe. What was that, bud?
I thought it was a prerequisite of being a Netrunner that you think that you're hot shit.
No, some of us know that we're hot shit, bud.
Ooh.
There it is.
I like that you describe him always with the shirt off and stuff. I feel like even when it's cold out, he's one of those guys. He always has to find a reason to take his shirt off.
He's playing skins when no one is playing.
Right.
No one's shirts.
That's horrible.
No one's shirts. No one's even on the court, and he's like, "I'm playing skins."
Wow.
Rush.
Maybe I am a Netrunner.
So, we'll say Rush. Maybe you've hired him once in the past. Months ago, a year ago, something like that. It's not like you're best friends, but you being a fixer, you work in the city. You know about people for hire, other edge runners. Obviously, he's as Hades described. But what do you know about him? Where's he been staying?
Well, this guy, he was a pain in the ass to track down the first time because apparently he likes to spend a lot of time on his friends' couches. Specifically, this one place owned by a guy named Chaff and another guy named Blade. And the both of them are wannabe Netrunners and think he's hot shit. So they just follow him around everywhere he goes. Now, he's not staying there now, but he did get a place down the street. So I do believe that we can track him down. It wouldn't be too hard to do. Okay,
perfect. Well, let's do that. I mean, you guys at least have a little bit of that info. You're together. You still have the beater vehicle that you're able to use. We'll say you guys are in there. Rush at least knows. What did you say? It was Chaff and Blade, where Circuit. At least he was staying with them recently. Maybe got his own place down the road. But at least you guys have a little bit of that info. So there you go. You guys can take it from there, and let me know what your plan is. What do you guys want to do?
I'll drive if you can navigate.
That seems fine.
Yeah. not a problem.
So, do we have an address as such?
Yeah, we do. So what district are you thinking, Rob?
I think this guy being a little lower level, he'd be more combat zone. Let's put him in, what is it, like Japantown, Little China, something along those lines. Something a little bit south of you, we'll say. And let me I'll bring up the Night City map here, since we're in the city. Everyone can get over there and roll 20. Yeah, we'll say Old Japantown or Little China. One of those, you can decide. I'm cool with either of those.
All right. Yeah, he's near the edge of Old Japantown, not too far from the old med center. You just go south down some of the old roads there, and you get down right close to where he is. If you're looking on
Straight
your
through
map,
all the ruined streets, great.
well, I wouldn't quite recommend going through all those parts because there's still some damage that they're fixing up over there. But back on your map there, you can see the number 59 entities around there.
Like I said, you just tell me what to do.
Sure.
We're also heading into the combat zone. Is that right? Or close-ish?
Yeah, it's
Have you guys got enough firepower to, make sure that we're not smeared on the pavement?
well, you see that's
I need my
Slick's
rifle.
job.
Yeah, my rifle's in the trunk, so.
Anything
Don't you
else?
worry.
Well,
He's got a pistol at his hip. He's got his staff. I always come equipped.
Okay.
That's why you keep me around. I mean,
He's got his karate.
I'm not good. That's right. I'm not
You're-
much use for anything else. So
I mean, you're
You stand
good
behind
value.
me. Thank you. Thank you. Plus, I'm the only one who can drive, so.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Hey,
well,
I'm just happy to be useful. Don't mind me.
Well, you'll
Is-
certainly use.
is your rabbit fed, Hades? Because we might be gone a while.
Yeah, I mean, I got her an auto feeder, so I guess it should be fine.
We'll be fine. You'll be back to giving it little hugs and kisses, but I mean, it wouldn't be amiss if we had all of our affairs in order. Just saying.
Well, come on. It's not that bad in there.
We're gonna die!
You've never been in the combat zone?
With these hands?
Not when Allie is talking like this!
Sorry, Hades. Hey, look at me. We're gonna be fine, okay? We're just too pretty. Nothing's gonna happen to us.
That's true. We are too pretty.
Exactly. And we have Rush and Bud, and they are great big shields if we need them.
That's true. They're not quite as pretty as us. No offense to you two.
Take him.
All right, well, let's settle up and ride
Oh yeah,
on
I think
out.
we're already driving.
All right,
I'm not waiting for you guys to have that conversation.
All right, yeah,
Well, maybe she's just like fossicking in the back, then being like, "Is this all the weaponry?"
Just
or-
rolling around.
Just a name, guys.
so where are you guys headed? Where do you guys want to go? We'll say you guys are together.
Right.
Bud's already started.
Yeah, straight down to Circuit's old place.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys pull up. It's you're cutting through the combat zone, but it is Old Japantown, a little northern side of it there on the border. It's not as deep into the combat zone, but you do see the occasional like booster gangers, some criminal activity on the side of the street, drug use, just run down buildings, bars on all the windows, drop cages on the front of some shops, things like that. It's not the upper marina anymore. Slight change there, but as you get close, you come to this rundown house. Obviously low income living in this area, but he didn't live in an apartment complex or anything like that. This is kind of a standalone, but it's pretty run down. Few vehicles out front. This is where he used to live. This is Chaffs and Blades' place.
All right, what's our plan? Kick down the door?
Well, it's usually best not to invite trouble out here. Maybe we just knock.
see if we can find out who hired this tomb, and let him know that's who we're interested in. He's only small fry.
Yeah, Chaff and Blade will know where he is. If he's not here now, he won't be far.
Okay, well, after you.
Yes,
One second, I just
after
need
you.
to unpack my best friend here. Open the trunk, and there's an AR in there. Now that we're kind of out of the more civilized parts of Night City, I don't mind carrying my AR around. And when it goes into his hand, the subdermal grip links to his neural implant, or the lights come up down the side. All good. And then he slings that, so it goes around his back, and then he'll go up the stairs into the apartment.
Is anyone else glad that he's talking about a gun and not something else?
That never gets old, Slick.
Yeah. Gonna follow suit with Ali's pistol just at the side, just in case.
So this is a standalone place?
Yeah,
It's
exactly. Just a rundown sort of, small home. Pretty beat up, but, looks like some people are here. There's a couple vehicles out front.
Rap at the door.
All right.
Yeah, after just a few seconds, you hear a voice off on the other side. And Rush, you recognize it as Chaff, and you just, hey, who is it?
Hey, Chaff, it's Rush.
Rush? And the door opens. Chaff is standing there. He's staring. He's, what are you doing here? He looks at, whoa, and you brought an entourage today. What's up? We don't need nothing. We got nothing
Hey,
to sell.
yeah, don't worry about it. I just got a question for you. How you doing? It's a long time no see. And I'll put my hand out to kind of do one of those slap shakes kind of thing.
Yeah, he kind of does it while looking at Allie, Hades, and Bud. Okay, seems a little bit confused while you're there with some people.
Hey, yeah, don't worry. These are my friends, and I'll introduce them. And I'll say, hey, we're looking for Circuit. Do you happen to know where he's living these days?
Last I saw him, he was still down the street. We had that falling out and shit. We don't really fuck with him anymore. We were living. He was behind on bills and stuff. Started giving me shit. He got in a fight with Blade.
Well, he was getting a little big for his britches, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
So we got some questions for him. Whereabouts down the street did you say he was? I know that he's nearby, but is there a house number?
What, did he get into some shit with you two or something? What's up? What did he do?
No, nothing like that. It's just somebody that's looking for his services, and I'm just hoping to track him down. Pass on the address. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, he's in 330, just a couple blocks down, but I wouldn't hire him. You have somebody trying to hire him, fuck him, dude. He sucks.
Look, I hear you. I know. If they hadn't requested him by name, I would have recommended you and Blade. You guys are much better than he is. Now, look, I'm not going to let you down. One of these days, I'm going to be calling on you, right? It's just all about that street cred. Once they get to know your name, they're going to ask for you by name, just like with him. All right? He's not long for this world, but you guys, you got a future, okay? I'm watching you.
All right, well, yeah.
Definitely.
Give me a conversation roll though, Rush.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, he just kind of shakes his head and just reluctantly. Yeah, he's down there. You'll see. He can't even sit just a couple blocks down, but would appreciate it if you hit me up sometime, man. We're not only trying to buy and sell, could use some of the gigs. So, if you can honestly do that, that'd be cool.
Hey, look, did you get an agent yet?
No.
You got one?
No.
No.
We're still indie here.
Once you do, let me know. When I have your digits, it'll be a lot easier to get in touch with you. I don't have to drive all the way out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hold on. He picks up his agent and kind of goes to digitally transfer his number to your agent.
No, so you got one then. There we go. Okay, well, all set. I'll know where to find you with Blade from now on.
All right, yeah. If it's work, hit me up. That'll work. All right.
Yeah, something comes by. That's a good fit for you. Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, he just he kind of like closes the door, just like nods his head at that.
All right, 220.
He seemed pretty excited at you maybe being able to potentially get him work in the near future.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
There are a lot of maybes in there.
Yeah.
Nothing committal.
Let's set up again.
All right,
See what
220.
this idiots hanging out.
Yeah, so you guys have the.
Is it walking?
What was that? No, it's it's a few blocks down, a couple blocks down. You'd have to drive there. Plus, you're in the combat zone. I don't know if you'd want to walk.
Or leave the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Or have
Any distance away from us.
yeah, it won't have any wheels by the time we come back.
Yeah.
Or
It's just one of those
doors.
neighborhoods.
Or
where, like, you
doors.
turn around. Yeah, you turn around and it's up on bricks. So you're like, oh, okay.
But yeah, you at least have the
Alright.
address. You've got the vehicle. You know it's a couple blocks down. Apparently, that's where Circuit moved to.
Cool.
All right.
Let's pay him a visit.
Yeah, no problem. You can do that. You
Later.
drive down. It's just a few blocks down. You can see it's same type of place. This whole area all the way down the side of the street, probably about 4 or 5 blocks in distance, are all just little rundown houses. Boarded up windows, barred doors and windows and things. It's just rundown homes, very small, very trailer size, just packed in one after another. But you get down there, you can see the number on the house that he said where he moved. Just a small home.
Should we get a look at this place?
Yeah. Does it look occupied? Does it look like people have been coming and going?
Yeah, it looks like there's garbage in the yard, things like that. Why doesn't everybody give me a perception roll?
Yeah.
That seems
What
like a
you have
fine.
me here
Just
for.
what I was about to say.
Hey! What's up?
Damn, Hades.
Oh man.
Oh, dang. Bud.
Bud's continuing since last session. You were doing bad on the perception too. He's not been having good luck on a couple of those.
Are you still smoking? Is
Yeah.
it
Yes,
like
so, yeah.
being downwind of a chimney?
But yeah, it doesn't take a lot to really kind of hear what's going on as you make your way up and you're kind of checking out the area. There's let me try to kill some of these sounds. But yeah, as you get up, you can hear music playing pretty loud from inside. Once you get out of the vehicle and you take a look, like I said, there's garbage around the yard, things like that. There's super loud music coming from inside. Sounds a bit muffled because obviously it's coming from inside, but it sounds like some people are partying there or something with how loud this music is. Bud doesn't notice as much. He hears it, but he's not noticing as much with that perception roll. Sorry. Ooh. Hold on. Are we still frozen? Hold on. I think we're a little bit frozen. Bear with us. Oh, okay.
A podcast now.
There we go. Can everyone hear us now?
Yay!
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Gosh.
Let me make
And
sure.
we're
That
back.
was.
We were
was
about to start
tense.
jamming our own game, mate.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
came back just before.
Well, what's funny
Don't get
too is
real.
everybody in chat could hear me in the music, but they couldn't hear all of you. And then I could,
Oh.
yeah, and I could hear you every once in a while. It would cut in and out, so I knew Discord was trying to connect. I was like, should I restart it or not? And then everyone came back. I was like, okay, awesome. Yeah, I think we
You're
have.
this
were
close,
thinking-
Discord.
Yeah, I
Walking
think,
on eggshells.
I think Bart must.
Be nice.
We just got a little bit of the rabbits hitting
nice,
us there.
that's it.
Something bad just happened. But I'll try to start it. I'll try to start it back up here. Hopefully, it looks like Syrinscape crashed on me here. It looks like that sound set gave me a little bit of problem last time and crashed. I think I might need to re-download it. That might be the issue right there, actually. Let me just double check that before we get into it. I don't want to.
I can still hear the background music. So
I can hear it.
Okay, maybe it's just mine that crashed. Everybody watching, bear with me. I want to get the game back in full force. So it might just take me a moment. Let me just try to reopen.
No one
the
jacked
Bullet-
into the net, did they?
Well, I was gonna say the Bullet Club brings up that Black Ice will do that. So
Yeah.
It'll do that.
Yeah, see, they can't hear the music there in chat for some reason.
Is it Circuit?
music just stopped for me now. So
Circuit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to get it going. Give me 1 second, people. I just want to...
Oh. Mr. Valiant said, just goes to show how dependent we are on the net now. Just imagine how bad it's going to be by 2049.
Yeah.
Whoops.
We'll have a new net by then.
Ooh, okay.
It'll be fine. It'll be
There's some
fine.
music playing. We'll turn that down a little.
We'll just have our little data pools.
Yeah, we'll try this one. We'll see if we
Right.
can get this sound going. It looks like it's coming through at least. There we go. Everyone can hear it. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think, like I said, from the beginning, Discord's been disconnecting, giving us problems. We're toughing our way through the connections. We'll try to keep playing. If it freezes again, just bear with us. We got to get this smoother. But, we're at the mercy of Discord at the moment. I know they did an update. Music check, audio check, video check, all systems go, Robert Table says. All right, again, you're at the front door. You hear muffled music. It's coming from inside kind of loud. You can hear it a little bit in this sound set. That's where you're at, yeah. You're pretty much out front. And you hear some muffled music coming from inside.
Is there like a back door just in case this guy tries to... I mean, you said he's like a bit chicken shit, right? Just in case he tries to make a run for it, is there a way of blocking him?
like an alley behind his house.
Yeah, there is. You can see in between all these little kind of cubicle houses, there's kind of an alley going to the back. Not much of a yard. It's, an alley around the place leading to the buildings behind it to the other block. But there is a back door.
Well, let me station myself up behind there, and then if you need anything, you drop me a line, Rush.
All right.
Somebody else should knock. We didn't. Last time we spoke, it didn't go so smoothly, some might say.
Rush, you're the smoothest talker I ever heard. Do you want to take it
thank
from
you.
here?
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you knock on the door, it opens, and the music is just blaring from inside. You can see there's a stereo on the side. The place looks like it's in disarray with just furniture flipped over, shit like that. And from the stereo is this music just blaring.
Does anyone answer the door, or is it just...
No, when he knocked, it kind of opened.
So I'm in the alleyway behind if you want me to come in from the other side.
Yeah. Do you have a personal radio?
Yo, well, I have my agent on me, so...
Yeah.
All right.
We can have comms. We have comms.
Yeah, so I'll message you the comms and say, doesn't look good in here. You may want to come in through that door.
Okay, so I'll sneak in the back, try and be sly about it.
Rush, should we be armed?
Yeah, let's be armed and let's be quiet. Just
Okay.
be ready, though. If you see Circuit living and fine, let's put these things away.
Yeah, and it seems the back door is locked. But
Back door's actually locked, and I don't have picks or anything. You want me to kick it down or just hold off?
Kick it down!
I mean, the music's blaring. If anyone's gonna hear anything.
Go on, I kick the door down.
all right,
Don't
yeah.
need to tell me twice.
Yeah, give me an athletics. The door's not evading, but I just want to see if you critically fail and fall down or something stupid.
No, I crit success.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You pretty much kick that door off the hinges. And when it opens, you see straight through all the, messed up apartment, flipped furniture, garbage, right to the front door open, and Rush standing there looking through at you at the back door. It's just pretty much a sort of studio apartment with a little side door bathroom and bedroom. But this living room, you're just seeing straight through to each other now. Music's still blaring through that stereo you can see right there.
I'll just turn that down.
Yeah, can you turn that down?
Ugh.
So, no one's home?
Doesn't look like it.
Shotgun shack.
I really
Is there
enjoy
a bathroom or anything? Or
Yeah, there off to the side. There's a bathroom door and a bedroom door. Both are open. That's how you know. No perception. You can see right in. There's a bathroom. There's a bedroom. Everything's a mess. And I'm glad someone thought to turn off the stereo. I love Syrinscape and adding that vibe. But I was waiting for one of y'all to turn off the stereo. That was too loud for me. That was awesome, though.
Look, I'll just do a quick, threat sweep of the place. Check there's no chimps hiding you're behind a door with a gun or
Yeah.
Under a bed.
in a cupboard, under a bed, whatever.
Under a couch.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, chimps can hide anywhere when they're afraid.
Give me a perception.
Inside a couch.
And you
Danny
have your-
DeVito style.
You have your points in threat detection, you said?
Yeah, I got all 4 in threat detection
Okay,
right now.
nice. Yeah, you go through,
Is it
you give it a quick scan through, just kind of, combat style, clearing each room quickly before the rest of your team kind of starts looking around, doing your solo thing. Everything's a mess. There's just shit everywhere. It looks like the place was ransacked, just at face value. But when, bathroom, nobody in there, again, things in disarray, cabinet open, shit all poured out. When you get to the bedroom, same thing, except you're seeing some young guy on the bed, shirtless, and he looks pretty blue, eyes wide open, looks like he's probably dead. And he looks like he's like covered in, there's like white powder sprinkled all over him and around him. There's like some syringes, some air hypos, some baggies of what looks like it could be synth coke or something else. There's also some like blue around his mouth, like blue glass stuff. It just looks like a bunch of
Can
drug
anyone say
partying.
orgy of evidence?
Uh,
Yeah.
I can say the first part, but does it... Does this seem fishy to anyone else? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a little convenient.
Does Hades and Rush have deduction?
I've got deduction.
Yeah, give me that. I mean, you can still do deduction even if you don't just do your stat roll, Hades, but...
We're on literally the same page there, Rush.
Yes.
No shirt. You know what this means.
Yeah, Bud, it doesn't... it doesn't take you a lot. I mean, you and Brandon, or you and Rush can kind of figure it out right away. Hades maybe a little more shocked with holy shit seeing him like this or whatever. But you can kind of tell, like, this just seems a little set up. It just seems weird. Like, if this guy was partying and OD'd or something like that, why would it be sprinkled all around? It's also a mix of different drugs.
OD'd on 4 different drugs.
Right,
Yes.
right. And Rush, you've hired him before. You know him. Hades, that deduction wasn't that great. Like I said, maybe you're a little more shocked at seeing this, but Rush, you know him. He doesn't really do drugs and shit. He might be kind of goofy and dumb, might drink a smash here and there or something, but he's not really a hard drug user. If he does, it's probably like a stimulant that helps him go do a gig of net running or something along those lines.
I'd imagine he probably doesn't make enough money to afford it too, right?
Probably not.
Yeah.
So that's what-
Take
but-
4 Pokemon traps.
But with those deductions, I think probably Rush, but you guys are kind of figuring that out, the most out of everyone.
Smells like a hit.
Is
Yeah.
this the guy? Is this Circuit?
It used to
Oh, yeah.
be.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wearing a shirt, so.
MO fits.
Somebody
And
flip
if you
the place as
if
well.
you see here
she's gonna grab a stick and just like poke it.
a collar right around the neck region,
Yeah.
It's morbid.
What am I meant to do if I see the color?
a collar. He's wearing a collar.
Oh, sorry. I thought you
Right
were like
there.
talking about the lividity or something like that.
If there's a decent
no,
sized
it's-
bag of synth coke, I might take that.
Oh yeah. Are there any drugs available?
Yeah, there's a couple bags, next to him where it looks like synth coke was poured out, sprinkled around. But between
Ugh.
like a couple half-empty bags, you could probably combine and end up with like a few hits worth of synth coke.
I mean, I'm not gonna spend 5 minutes straggling around. I'm not that.
Just if there's a baggie,
Just if there's a baggie. you know.
unused baggie.
No,
Just take a small broom and a little dustpan.
Just like a plate where he made it nice.
Yeah,
you
just
know.
more opportunistic than anything. Yeah. Okay. Well, does he have like a computer or anything? And I mean, I imagine anything personal's gone by now.
Yeah, that's the thing is looking around, you're not seeing any, there's no cyber deck around, no programs, no chips.
That's worrisome.
Not even an agent, no personal items, just like furniture, clothes thrown around, garbage, just normal shit, but no personal items.
I think this is what we call a loose end that has been tied.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
kills.
Bud, Rush, you guys would probably know more about this than me, but does this look like it's messy? Or is it just messy on purpose? Do you get my drift?
It looks messy on purpose to me.
Yeah,
So,
it does.
it's probably got some firepower behind them, whoever is doing this. Some big strings that they can pull.
Some Men
I
in
don't know.
Black.
Yeah. I don't think Circuit would have been that hard a target to off.
No,
It's
not in this
sloppy,
neighborhood.
the framing job, but it'll do for NCPD if they ever bother to come in here.
I doubt it.
Well,
I doubt it.
Give me everybody give me another perception roll, please.
Oh,
come on, zeros. Why do I keep losing my perception? Where are you, perception?
That's not a good sign if you can't find it.
I can't see.
Yeah, that pretty much speaks for itself at this point.
A 3.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh no, you got 4. You weren't lying. Oh, you rolled a 3.
Okay.
I rolled a 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. It's
Um,
not too bad.
I have tons of bonuses. So Stuart's rolling like crap.
yeah, you actually got the highest one there finally. And
There you go.
yeah, so that was good. I'm happy to see that he was coming through. And if you listen, you can kind of hear, some sirens approaching from the distance. And it's right then, like you hear sirens like maybe, 5-6 blocks away, a few minutes away. But when you pick up on that sound, Bud, you also hear some footsteps coming up the front door, like up towards the front door, much closer than those sirens.
Look alive. Contact. Front door now.
Okay. Can we get into quick formation? I think Allie's gonna try and put herself behind Rush and Bud, but in front of Hades.
I'm gonna point my assault rifle at the front door.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I'll take whatever cover I can at the bedroom door.
All right. Yeah, you
He
take.
just grips her microwave.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab Hades and kind of jostle us into the bathroom and kind of peer out. Yoink!
Yeah, as you get all in position and you're kind of everyone, watching the front door, you notice 2 guys come walking in, both holding very heavy pistols, and almost tactfully they kind of are stepping in, checking both sides just as they're stepping in. Obviously, you guys get the jump on them. This is what you're seeing coming in. But as they're stepping in like that and you're noticing that, Rush, out of everyone working with District PD the most, you can see this is Jones and Hernandez. They're actually part of the Upper Marina District PD.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'll put hands up, gun loose on the thumb. And
Bud,
just walk out and say,
and Rush, you notice Bud's about to take a shot. Just solo instincts kicking in as people are coming in with weapons.
No, hold on there. Hold on, Slick. Hey, is that you, Hernandez?
Oh, geez, Rush, what are you doing over here?
Well, we're investigating. Looking into this.
He like looks past you, kind of steps in, looks around, notices in the bedroom, shit. And like Jones steps in, looks around, he's like, okay, I think that's the Netrunner. Yeah, okay, so this have to do with the whole plague thing?
Yeah, we think so. This is the Netrunner that was working on that very thing. So we got here just now, and if you ask me, this looks like a setup.
Yeah. You guys
kind of got these kind of drugs.
Yeah, you guys need to get out of here right away. Look, we got we're helping council. We got NCPD's actually stepping in a little bit here. Not normally into the combat zone, but they should be here any minute. We're kind of coming in. They just like got some random call about some possible lead on someone that had to do with some plague or something. So we're kind of looking into it with them. But yeah, you guys shouldn't be here. Just get out of the area.
Was this call anonymous?
Yeah, apparently, the council got some type of call, or NCPD, just someone saying that someone at this address might have something to do with the plague or something along those lines. I'm not sure, but of course Nash sent us in. We got the okay from NCPD, but I'm sure you guys won't get the okay. It's not going to make sense, you guys all being here. You guys need to get the frack out of here.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not the biggest fan of NCPD anyway.
Are we able to, if there's any kind of autopsy done on this guy, are we able to get that sent our way? If we just slip you something crisp, or?
Yeah, you don't need to slip anything. I mean, we're trying to play nice with NCPD anyways. Nash wants to make sure that this, all gets kind of handled. As soon as we know something, I'm sure he can fill you in. Just hit up Nash. But seriously, you guys need to get the hell out of here. You hear
All
sirens
right.
getting louder.
Let's go.
Yep.
Real quick, before leaving the bathroom, Hades is gonna peek in the toilet to see if there's
Bloody poop.
Yeah, what was Circuit suffering from the plague himself?
Now, you're not seeing any bloody diarrhea.
And just slowly.
Okay.
I promise.
Yeah.
I
You
promise,
don't know
chat.
whether you want to see it or not.
Chat. I promise. We're gonna grow up by session 3 or 4, hopefully.
No.
All right, maybe 5 or 6.
Also,
Never.
also, do the rest of us know the two newcomers into this zone? Have we met them before?
Rush is the most familiar with District PD, being the fixer, the face. So Hernandez and Jones, they do work for District PD. You guys maybe have seen them come or go out of the building, but Rush has probably had a conversation with them, being that he talks to Nash and other people there the most.
Well, as Hades walks out, whoever's standing closest, which it seemed like it was Hernandez, she's just like, with her weak Netrunner arm, just punch him and be like, "You scared me!" And then just follow everyone else out.
Yeah, he just.
So as I'm, sorry.
No, I was saying he just looks at you like, "Oh, okay."
As I'm walking out, I want to take like really quick peeks in every dark corner because I've got these special eyes, and darkness I can just see right through that. So I want to try and catch every potential detail of interest before we step out that door.
Yeah, basically the main thing that you notice is that no personal items there. It just looks like the place was ransacked, and through basic deduction, it looks like it was kind of set up to make it look like he was partying or ODing or something along those lines.
Okay.
But other than that, nothing else out of the ordinary. You're not seeing any evidence or things. It's pretty cleaned up.
Bags of kibble.
Yeah, nothing.
All right.
Okay, well, let's make ourselves scarce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hop in the car, and where to?
Lunch?
That's a good question.
Ooh.
Yeah, we can get some lunch.
I could go for some noodles.
Yeah, I could go for a Scott burger. Do you know a good Scott place around here?
A Scott burger?
Scott burger. It's, you know what? It smells awful, but it tastes not bad.
Oh.
I'm more of a
That's
bucket slice
gross,
guy.
Rush.
Sure.
All right, yeah, we can do bucket slice. I'm good for bucket slice. Or you wanted noodles? I mean, we're talking about different restaurants. Is there one that'll cover all the...
let's
oh,
just-
I'll just take us to the food court, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. All right.
Food court.
Let's
Bud
go.
is... Are you dying, Bud, or?
No, I'm easy going. Don't worry about Bud. Takes a lot to phase Bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Also, did someone say noodles?
Aw.
Danger noodle.
Danger noodle.
Attack noodle.
Attack noodle.
Yeah, let's get some food and figure
Talk about
out
what the hell
our
to do
plan.
next,
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to head to that 24-hour sort of diner truck stop area in your district where you guys normally go, or did you have something else in mind?
Yeah, that sounds.
A diner sounds about right for our kind of eclectic vibe, Nighthawk style.
Yeah, and Steve in Syrinscape was wondering, and yes, the car still has its wheels, so the car is fine.
Like there wasn't some like tomb like looking in at the window.
No,
when we got
no.
back to the car.
Luckily, hey, you
Just waiting.
you guys pulled the car down to where you were going. It was merely right out front. You guys were lucky about that, But you make your way over to the cafe. You're back over to the upper marina. You get into, the cafe you guys always hang out at. It's a 24-hour cafe, sort of truck stop right there off the highway in the sort of, southeast end of the upper marina. But yeah, you guys are pretty much posted up there. You get your normal little corner booth you guys hang out in. I think your typical...
The booth.
Yeah, your typical waitress girl, Ash, kind of comes up, takes your order. Takes everybody's orders. Everybody getting something to eat, something to drink.
Sure, I mean you can't edge on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
That's true.
Perfect.
It's true.
Yeah, she gets everything back. Everything will be up in just a moment. Goes back to get things cooking. You guys are kind of hanging out. It's about then, Rush, you're getting a call from Nash.
Well, I was going to say, go call Nash, tell him what's up. Yeah.
It's like, and then the phone rings.
All right, Nash.
Nash,
What are you saying?
yeah, this Nash. What are you guys going to update me or what's been going on? I haven't heard from you.
Hey, look, we saw Hernandez over at Circuit's place. He said that you guys are doing some work with NCPD in the case.
Okay, so the guys were at Nash over at Circuits.
Yeah, told us to go.
Okay, yeah, they got called in. Apparently, NCPD had a lead on something. I got the okay, got them sent to another district. Okay, so you're telling me that's the same Netrunner y'all were hitting up?
Yeah, yep, that's the one. And you know what? It looked a little bit like that place had been thrown. Some guys came in there, looks like took every piece of tech the man had, made it look like he OD'd.
Son of a Borg. All right. Here's what we're doing. We're changing the plans. Forensics got back to me. Our techs basically didn't find anything on the kibble. Came back clean. As expected, in that article it said this thing was short-lived. Maybe it's not living on this thing. I don't know. But the bags are showing up. It's batch 221. Follow that lead, I guess. Hernandez, Jones, I'm going to keep them on circuit. We'll try to see if it's a cover-up or whatever the fuck's going on there. Pursue this batch 221. See what you can find out.
All right, we'll do our best.
All
We'll
right.
get it done.
Keep me posted. He hangs up.
And you... All right, fine, okay.
No one says goodbye.
So, we're looking for batch 221.
We're
And,
going to
it
Continental
seems like
Brand's warehouse, or
I suppose so. It looks like they didn't find anything in the bag. Thinking that
What?
whatever the half-life is on whatever this illness is, it's not detectable after a certain period of time. So,
it's just
I don't know,
some
maybe we need to find a
factory
fresh.
fuck up. Like,
yeah.
Somebody at the factory would have to know something, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you'd have people on the line getting sick, right? Except unless it's completely automated. I don't know.
Possibly.
well, if you got on the line that you were sick, you maybe got a visit from a man in black. So
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm wondering if this is just idiotic, or if it's just people don't care about human life.
Or are they testing something
I mean, it's Night
nefarious?
something
what
can
I
be two
suspect,
things, Allie.
That's true. I mean, Circuit didn't do a great job of covering his tracks, but what do you think about this anonymous caller? Clearly more than just us were onto Circuit.
Yeah.
But why would they cover it up and then call somebody in?
I think they were trying to pin it on him some way, close the case with his body, you know what I mean? Tie up the leads. Maybe they didn't expect us to learn about Continental brands.
Oh.
Try and take
That
out
makes
anyone who's kicking up a fuss about this.
Yeah.
Ash just showed up to your table with everyone's food and drink. What did everybody order? I'm curious. What would you all grab for a late lunch, sort of early dinner sort of thing this evening? Allie?
Probably like brothy noodles and like a very, very strong cocktail that is like it's like it would be essentially like vodka and soda water. Just like cut out the middleman, get it in. Have a little bit of bubbles for flavor.
What's Bud eating
pizza
and
and a beer.
Coffee, triple sweet, and pancakes. Flapjacks.
Hades.
Lots of French toast with whipped cream and sprinkles, and a milkshake with Jack Daniels.
Nice.
That's the special.
That's an interesting mix, and it sounds like you might have bloody diarrhea next.
Iron stomach. Iron stomach.
All right. On that note, let's take our 5-minute break while the team eats their late lunch, early dinner, and comes up with their plan on exactly what they're going to be doing here. I'm going to bring up the break. Everyone won't be able to see us, but they can hear us. That way, if we talk any plans, behind the scenes stuff, people in chat can be part of it. So we'll be right back. 5 minutes, everybody.
Bye. Do we have to roll resist torture or drugs because of this crazy diner food? I mean, I wouldn't trust
We're here
any
all the time.
I wouldn't trust any restaurant that can do noodles, pancakes, like
Pizza.
Italian, Chinese,
Comes out of a vending machine at the back. Like it's,
Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
it's. I'm sure it's fine.
It's just
I'm
like
sure
if you go to like a I don't know, like a burger restaurant or like there's a few times I've been to like an Italian restaurant and it's like got like stir fry noodles and I'm like,
that ain't gonna be good.
Why are these here? Why are these here?
stick to what you know. If a chef has like so many things on a menu, it's like then you probably don't do any of them well. To quote Gordon Ramsay.
I was just gonna say Gordon Ramsay does not believe in that.
I know, and you know what? He's right.
He is right. He is right.
They're all idiot sandwiches.
Oh. I mean, that could be the name of this place. It could be called the Idiot Sandwich.
Idiot sandwich.
You know, I kind of like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would eat at a place called the Idiot Sandwich.
I would too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I love pun-orientated food names.
It's my favorite.
Loving the outfits, everyone.
Yes.
Beta Doves. This whole like rhinestone cowboy look you got going.
I know. When I first came in, you weren't wearing that, and then like I guess you flipped the thing down, flipped it back up, and you had the gold on. I was like, oh, right.
He on X Games mode.
Yeah, thank you. Amazon is amazing.
Yeah, I ordered some like LED eyelashes, but then I got like an email mid last week being like, "Oh, it got lost. Do you still want it?" And I'm like, "Fucking yes, I still." What kind of question is that? I still want the product. What I paid for. Can you resend it, please?
They're like, what if we were to keep the money and not send this to you again?
Yeah.
Would that upset you in any way?
Yeah, would you hate that, or would that be okay? Would that be all right?
Now look, don't be mad, but we totally lost your package. My light is holding up okay, which I'm living the real cyberpunk life. It's blue tacked onto the top of my laptop.
Nice.
Love it.
It's
Love
because
it.
Do you remember that whole rash of images that like in the lead up to
Oh, yeah,
2077
and
when it was just
stuff
like people
like fixed with gaffer tape, and it's like
yeah.
cyberpunk.
Someone like taped taped an LED to their forehead, and it's. We got some good ideas for following.
Well, sorry,
chasing
I gotta
the
actually
chat
pee.
here, guys. Vampires.
Oh, okay. We probably read that.
Vampires asking if one of the files we scraped from the shoebox has info about kibble deliveries. It might be worth digging through those files.
We do have those files.
Yeah.
Yes. I brought the files out. I copy paste.
Yes.
Oh wow, FX person, I do want to become famous. How did
would
you
be
know? Wow.
You can buy followers?
My goodness.
Wow, look.
Oh my god,
all
there's
these
2 of
people.
them.
There's 3 now.
Oh
That's
my god.
amazing.
Imagine if you
Oh
bought
my
followers for
man.
all 3.
Man,
Oh,
it's like
the same website.
Oh.
it's like it's like my cell phone every day all over again.
Yeah, if someone's a mod, someone can get in there and just ban them
Yeah,
real
I'm
quick.
banning them out now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there's a bunch of names that came in all at once.
Oh,
That's how you know you're
I want to
popular.
become
Oh my god.
I
there's
wanna
so many
become
of them.
famous.
Oh my god.
We did it, guys.
Oh my god.
We've
there's
been
so many
happy.
of
What's
them.
happening?
It's all downhill from here.
We are now in the trash compactor. We are in the trash compactor, just rolling around right now. In
Actually, I
offers
don't.
of fame.
We've been
I
hacked.
don't have one job as a mod. I'm actually playing the game as well, so I have more than one job.
All right, we're back. Everyone can see us.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I know Ellen will be back with us
hi.
in just a moment. But yeah, I did want to come through just a minute earlier to let anyone know, any of the Syrinscape team, that anybody that's a mod that can be in there and take over the modding for Phil so he can get back to playing.
Yeah,
Whack-a-mole back here.
You can do everything at once. Come on.
Yeah.
yeah, Phil, you're a modern guy. Don't
You're a
let them.
solo because you do it all.
Don't believe that people, what people say, that you can't do it.
I
all,
haven't
'cause you
had
can.
anyone to kill yet, so
Yeah.
I can definitely mod.
Dude,
I think you got them all. I think you nailed them all. I think we're good.
Right.
All right.
Right.
This is the mini
Okay.
game.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
Lone Jedi
look
says
up,
it was a famed NATO. That is true.
yeah.
Hey, we got some mod puns in the chat.
But what
Yeah.
if I do want to become famous?
You were born famous. You just have to accept the fame.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. We're
My
back.
mum's gonna be real unhappy
guys-
about that.
You guys are, finish eating your meal at the diner, making some small talk, paid the bill, kind of wrapping it up as you now engage in the conversation of what the plan is. Obviously, Nash has hit you up. No evidence of a virus or bacteria or plague or anything coming off the bag of kibble. But on the bag it does say batch 221. He said, pursue that. His other guys are kind of looking into the Netrunner thing that you just stumbled across. But yeah, what's the plan? What are you guys discussing?
I assume they have a distro sensor, right? That distributed kibble to the shoebox.
Yeah, do you
Probably.
what was that?
I mean, there's got to be like a traceable. It's got to be traceable.
Yeah, it would have to be delivered. It would have to be
Yeah.
picked off somewhere in a warehouse, either by robots or,
Yeah.
underpaid
The
human
kibble bag.
workers.
the kibble bag that we have, does it have an address on the back? A manufactured address?
I'll roll perception on that.
No, it has a general manufacturer address that's coming from the East Coast. Some manufacturing factory on the East Coast over in the Boswash Canal sort of area. But other than that, your bag, just like the one Nash said, says batch 221. I heard, Bud kicking around possible, warehouse facility sort of thing. I know you were talking about maybe looking at files from the shoebox. Obviously, Rush being a fixer, you have some options here to see what you might know about batch 221. Does anybody have, I'll take We can do library search again, some generic stuff like we've done, but I would love it to be more interesting if anyone has like local expert in the Haywood area maybe, or if you have business, or...
I have business.
That could possibly work, yeah. So look, if nobody has local expert, you know, in kind of Haywood, I'll take library search. If you don't want to use that, we can use business. Other than that, I'm open to suggestions. You can also search the files that you took, like I know you were kind of going over with chat. That's another option.
Yeah, I wonder if Hades' files have the arrangements for kibble deliveries.
Yeah.
You went library search looking at those.
Yeah.
You went business, did you?
Yeah.
God,
I only
have
got an
luck,
11
guys.
though.
Have
Yeah.
luck. I don't have. My skills are around hurting people.
Shooting people.
Yeah.
And driving and
I've got 2 in gamble in education skills. That's it.
Find the nearest data term and intimidate it or threaten it with a...
Yeah, that's right.
Tell me what you know.
Do evasion on it.
Yeah. No, I'll say with these rolls, at least with what you've rolled so far, nothing was amazing, obviously, as you can see. But with those business rolls, you're not getting details, but you do at least know that, you know, with this batch, it's probably coming from some, you know, intake sorting facility or something. It's you know enough about business that it's not going to be at the main Continental Brands campus or offices. It's going to be kind of like what Bud was suggesting, probably some sorting intake, you know, distribution warehouse sort of thing. With that business roll, you can kind of confirm that, but it wasn't high enough to get details about it, so you're not really figuring it out. That library search was decent enough to confirm that it's probably in some Continental Brands intake sorting warehouse facility or something along those lines. But again, it wasn't that great to get to the bottom of it, you know, to get like an address or details about batch 221.
I guess I'll ask my agent to find a list of centers that distribute Continental Brands.
Okay. Yeah, you can...
just like a Google search.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
boom.
Nice.
Damn.
Get them crit.
I'm a good agent.
So
It was all my agent, guys.
yeah, I was gonna say, so the solo who talks about how that's not his expertise, absolutely dominated that library search, like you know, like he's the brainiac of the group. That was intense. But yeah, you do a search, and you're able to find in consumable goods records, we'll say, you know, records of batch 221 coming from a Continental Brands intake sorting warehouse in the Haywood Industrial Zone, warehouse C.
There you go, guys. Look.
Oh wow.
Warehouse-
It was literally that easy.
Yeah. For some reason they got all the distribution records on CityNet. My agent just scanned through 'em.
Well, I guess you would need some kind of contact for. Well, I would
Complaints.
say
Yeah, it's just-
complaints, but probably they'd send a guy to your door to kick your face in.
Yeah, that's
That seems to be what
customer service
happened.
for you. Yeah.
So, we go to the source.
Yeah, straight to warehouse C. Let's see if we can keep
Might as
pulling
well.
the thread.
Did you just say let's see?
I did, yeah.
If I had my whip, you would pay for your crimes just then.
Get,
Intention-
I like it.
Intentional or no.
get in the damn car.
So I think quickly this team for a label and title, we could maybe go with Team Pun with the way that this has been going. But we'll see. We'll hold off. We'll see if a better name develops. But it seems the direction we're headed.
More like fun.
Yeah.
Someone just quoted Rihanna in the chat. Thank you, Warped Wolf.
Yeah, you can see that sorting warehouse, that warehouse C, is coming from right here in the Haywood Industrial Zone.
Favorite area of the city. Lovely.
Which you know is just, you know, as described, an industrial zone, lots of warehouses, manufacturing sort of facilities and things like that. Lots of warehouses. But that's where it's at. Won't take you too long to get over there. You can head over there. You know, it's right about now. It's like late evening, early night. You know, you had your late dinner or late lunch, early dinner at the diner. Your conversation of the plan, driving over to the Haywood Industrial Zone. You get over there. It's as you would expect. And thanks Rook for following. And if I missed anybody else earlier, I apologize. I'm trying to stay on top of thanking everyone for all the follows and subscribes. We really appreciate that here. But yeah, you guys pull up and it's not that hopping or whatever in the industrial zone, being that it's nighttime and hitting the weekend. They do shorter hours in this part of town. At least some of the warehouses do. But as you cut down the street, you know, you can see there's like some Zerafa warehouses there. They're kind of dominating this part of town. Lots of construction bots and sorting and construction of that sorts. But then you get down to the lower letters of the warehouses, and you see C. And you know, it's just a warehouse, has a fence around it. Doesn't look that active, just at face value, just kind of driving by at least. But you're in the area.
Okay. How are we getting in? Do we drive through the gate? Can one of us maybe shimmy in past the wire?
I think we should probably check security.
Bud, kick it down. Kick down the door.
Is the on-street entrance open for a car? Like, I assume like the workers park there.
Yeah, let's look over and roll 20. I'm going to move us over to that map.
Ooh.
Ah.
And don't say we don't get taken anywhere nice.
Yeah, that's right.
A disused warehouse.
So you should be able to at least see the outside of this warehouse. The inside should hopefully be blacked out for you on your end of roll 20. Everyone watching on the stream, you might be able to see a little bit into it because you're seeing it from the GM point of view. So you get a little bit of the insider info that the players don't get to see. But yeah, you're basically looking at this medium-sized warehouse. They're all kind of similar right down this line. Right here on the sort of intercoastal of the Morro Bay, you can see there's docks on the back side of it that kind of run along that intercoastal on the Night City map I showed you prior to this map. You can see there's like kind of this main street that runs along the front of all these warehouses. There's a fence along the front with an opening right here for what looks like a sort of drive-up window, similar to like when you go through a bank teller, probably for pickup, maybe vans and such picking up kibble to do deliveries. The fence continues down both sides. That's what these sort of metal long gray things are here. It's fencing. There's side streets in between each warehouse as you go down the rows, right? And as you go down this side street, there's a little, opening to the gate, like a big gate that can slide open. It looks like that's where maybe trucks back in, drop off these shipping containers that you can see lined up on the side of the building here. At that side gate that usually slides open, you can see what looks like some type of security guard posted up there. And these tokens are, generally speaking, just because he's holding a rifle doesn't mean that that's what that security guard is holding. So just keep that in mind. But you do see a security guard sitting up there. Near him, you do see what looks like a spider drone. Pretty large, almost human size. And it's just, now walking away from him. It's kind of like walking its way around the building. But that's what you see. If you wanted to get, closer, park, scope it out, I'll need some perception rolls and we can get more into it. But let me know, what you're going to do, where you're going to go, how you're going to go about whatever you're doing.
Oh, sorry, you take it, Phil.
Yeah, I was just going to ask what we think the approach is. Is it open or is it concealed?
Well, they do have like a little security box, but then around the side we have the drone. It is a
Yeah, it's a warehouse. Like
it's a warehouse for kibble. I don't imagine they'd be packing that much.
They know something's going on with it.
That's true, but I feel like they outsource that. Like they get a team, they send them to shut the people up. But
do Then again, if there is something dodgy going on and we show up and we're like, we're here to investigate the kibble, they just one call and then inside they destroy any evidence or
Yeah, I was.
if there is something dodgy going on.
I was
Yeah.
more thinking, we go in guns blazing, or like as stealthy as we can, or we try and deceive somehow, and try and I don't
We're
know.
inspectors. We're from the company. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think my mohawk and leather jacket and assault rifles.
We don't look like a normal team. I was thinking maybe it could be like a sponsorship deal. Maybe.
We're here to look at the warehouse.
Yeah.
It's gonna fly.
No.
Should we scope the place? Let's do like a park down the street and then
Yeah.
scope the place. See if there's a way at least one of us can slip in.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think sneaking is going to be our best bet.
Yeah.
I don't want to announce that we're here for them to metaphorically flush the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me those perception rolls.
Oh,
Damn, Hades, killing it.
Rockette.
oh Lord! Wait, hang on.
And Bud. Rush,
my.
great. Everyone did awesome.
Except for me.
Allie.
wow.
yeah.
I'm not taking it seriously.
Oh, Allie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do declare.
yeah. You notice, you guys are scoping it out. We'll say, you maybe park a warehouse or two down or something, kind of look from a distance. The guard, pretty much for the most part, is staying right there. He stays right at his little booth there, which is pretty much, think a little toll booth sort of thing, with windows on all sides. One opens right towards the front. Obviously, he's controlling that gate, but he's posted up there. Watching it over the course of 30 minutes to an hour to kind of get down what's going on, you pick up on a pattern, especially Rush, Bud, Hades, the ones that got the higher perception. You're seeing this spider drone is kind of on a cycle. It's just walking around the building, just doing its rounds. Guard seems to be just posted at the gate to run the door. But it also, with those perception rules, you're also seeing that that's all that's going on. It doesn't seem like they operate after hours, at least on the weekend. It doesn't seem as such. It seems like that's it, There's no people coming and going. You don't see a lot of work happening. It's just guard at the gate, drone walking the premises. And it's nighttime. And the blood rain has stopped. It's still in the 90s. It's still hot and kind of annoying out. But luckily the blood rain has stopped since the morning showers.
This fence, how is it like razor wire topped? Does it look penetratable?
Looks like normal fence, no razor wire. Normal fencing. What perception roll did you get, Bud? Oh, 21?
21.
Yeah, you can tell it's an electric fence.
Okay.
Yeah, you see that there's some type of circuit box over near the guard gate towards the front. Little warning signs, with little bolt and things.
Could I sneak in past the guard? Up to the guard?
You might be able to stay low on a really good stealth roll and crawl up to kind of the booth, and then be right there. He's inside with the sort of open window, just kind of hanging out. You might be able to kind of stay low and crawl up and get right up on the outside of that booth.
I'm gonna try that.
What if we created what if we
distraction?
created a distraction first? Like, what if one or two of us are kind of near, like on the outside the fence on the other side, and just like walking, trip. Ah! Oh! Help me, my foot! I'm dying.
I was
just
actually
trying to get him out and coming over there.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of distance between him and the. I feel like that would help, maybe.
suggest if you, Lady DeVille, were able to somehow take over that drone, you could cause a disturbance with that, could you not?
I also want to take over the drone because I want
Yeah.
it. Just as something that I have.
A new pet.
Yes, this is correct.
I definitely think that you should jack in somewhere, Hades, and fuck shit up from the inside. I mean, I can always... Whatever you think I should sell, I can sell it if we want to cause a distraction.
I mean, getting
getting the guard out of the booth, I think, would at least help us get past it a little more easily.
That's true.
Okay.
You could turn off the fence if you needed, or check the cameras and see what kind of view they've got. You could maybe even see inside the building if you can get into the cameras.
So, I think we all have a plan. Hades, Jack in. I think maybe I'll just pretend like I'm hurt or in distress somewhere, like approaching the little booth, and you try and sneak up, bud.
Sure.
And
Yeah, we can.
I'm also very, very sneaky. You want me to do some sneaking somewhere? Maybe trying to get in somewhere else? I don't know.
maybe if we go 2 by 2, if you keep Hades safe while she's looking for a terminal.
And another thing I have to disclose, because those perceptions were so good, especially Hades and Bud, because anything above 17 would let you see this. But you can see there's a security camera right here next to what looks like a worker bot, which is just plugged in. Looks like it's charging over there behind these shipping containers. You can see there was a security camera out front.
Yep.
There's also one in the back near what looks like the entrance door. So yeah, it looks like each side has some type of camera too, just so you know.
Cool. I'm assuming, like, I'm not sure of the limitations of, like, cyber hair, but like, can it retract?
Yeah, you can change length or color. That's fine.
Yeah, because I think before this, like, wounded gazelle gambit, Allie's gonna, like, make her hair short and, like, kind of a different color, probably something more natural. To achieve this effect, I'm gonna take off my wig.
Nice.
Snatched. And she's going to change her kind of complexion with her tech skin as well to something a bit more ruddy, maybe like kind of artificial blemishes, freckles, so that she looks very young and kind of innocent. And maybe if the tech skin can also do this with the illusion of bruising all around her kind of eye socket.
Okay, nice. And you have the skin and the hair, right? So you get your +2 to wardrobe and style.
Absolutely.
Give me a wardrobe and style roll just so I can check the quality of this sort of setup you're doing. You know what I mean?
Cool.
This won't be your acting or persuasion. This is just generally seeing how good of a job you just did what you described. And don't you get that
13.
+2 on it. Okay, perfect, good.
Oh yes.
15,
Yeah.
then,
So 15 altogether.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it looks legit. Exactly how you described. You look great. You look younger, cute, beat up. Exactly how you described. You're pulling it off. You know what I mean?
Exactly like you.
Exactly how you described
Young,
it.
cute, in distress.
A little bit beat up. That's fucked up.
It's true. Emotionally, yeah.
What I want to do is, like, if he takes the bait here, as soon as he comes out, I just kind of step out of the shadows and put a pistol against his head and convince him and basically say, take a walk, you're on break, bye.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. If you're sneaking up, you're sneaking up to the front while Allie's trying to distract. We're gonna do the distraction first, see if that works. If the distraction works, obviously you're gonna get a bonus to your stealth, depending on how he reacts here. But yeah, give me your however you want to pull this off. Do you want to do some acting or do you want to do a persuasion roll? What Allie, I'll let you decide.
I think it's going to be an acting, something she's used to.
Okay. Yeah.
This isn't her first time being the like, oh, would you please help me? Cool. I mean, I've got a pretty good base stat, but I might chuck in 1 luck too.
We got half an hour left, chuck in some luck.
Yeah. I'll chuck in just the 1. I've got one of my 2 points.
Yeah, go for
it.
So I guess I just add that afterwards.
Yeah.
You can add it. You can add it in modifiers at the top. So you tick
Well, I did.
Joe modifiers and luck points spent.
Nice. Oh, that was great.
So that would be a 17.
Yeah. Describe exactly what you do.
So she's gonna kind of like kind of start running from a distance up to the booth and like screaming, help me, oh my god, and she's gonna like stumble and trip, like she's limping, like she's hurt her leg, and she's just gonna kind of like crawl and try and wave down the guard. Oh my god, please, they're coming back, oh my god, please help me.
Yeah, he kind of like stops and he like leans out the booth a little bit and pulls out a very heavy pistol rather. He's just kind of like holding it up and he's looking at you and looking around. He's like, wait, what's going on? What, miss, what's going on? And he's just like kind of like looking around, like seems confused. But you're getting, you're getting that bonus, Bud, if you want to give me that stealth.
Stealth from me.
Yeah, and you're gonna get
a bonus.
Yeah, you get a +2 there. You'll get a bonus there.
Ooh, +2.
Yeah, because I'll give the +1 for the the sort of assist in what you're doing, but you're gonna get that other +1 because of this guy being distracted. I'll give you that +2.
Because I got 5 luck, I'm just gonna whack in 2 more, just to make sure nothing goes wrong here.
Nice.
21 total.
Damn, nice. Yeah, you sneak right up. You're pretty much right below this guy. You can even see him kind of hanging out the opening of the booth with his gun, just kind of holding it and like looking around and talking to Allie, like, "Wait, miss, calm down. What's going on? What? Who's after you? What are you talking about? Calm down."
They're coming back. You gotta hide me. And then as soon as Bud comes, like she's gonna keep continuing that, and just like absolutely hysteria, like not being able to form a full sentence until Bud comes, and she's gonna just be like,
"Oh yeah." And while you're seeing what's Hades and Rush doing during this, because they're pulling it off. You see the guy focused on Allie. You see Bud creeping up unnoticed. What's Hades and Rush doing?
Hades is just gonna like side sneak past, just right, just into the warehouse area.
Let's get
until I've held the guard up.
Here, if you look to the top right of the street, I'm just gonna put everyone's token out there. Obviously, yeah, Bud, you're right there. I imagine Allie fell right in front of the booth there, kind of in the street. And where is Hades and Rush? Are you down near? You said you're trying to get by the gate. You're down where that guy can see you?
I mean, would have been up here initially, because whenever you initially snuck down there, where did you snack?
Well, I was kind of hoping we would manage to get him out of the booth. If not, I'm just going low while he's like peering out of the booth, so that I can just literally just pop up and put a pistol to his head. And so he's like, "Oh, you okay?" And then just like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, and what we can say is, if that's where you guys were standing, honestly, Allie falling down saying that the guy, is going to hang out the booth that Bud sees. He's hanging out. Look, who's after you? What? Them? Are they after you? Are these the people? Like, he's going to see Hades and Rush across the street right over there behind Allie and them. Not a lot of people out in this part of the area, so he's probably going to assume that maybe that's who's chasing Allie if you guys are right there.
So I think that given that, what Hades is going to do, if that's what happens, if he leans out and he's like, "What? Are these the people who are chasing you?" Hades is going to look at Allie, look at the guard, kind of glance down at Bud, who's like right under the guard window, and be like, "Yes! Yes, it's me! I'm chasing her!" And just gonna start like running over at Allie.
What's Rush doing during this?
Oh, well, Rush was going to be hanging with Hades, his backup. So he's just
this is happening.
Yeah, it's us. We're on drugs, and we're gonna
so many drugs.
Things to people.
The worst.
Yeah, he kind of brings his attention to you two as you're coming up behind Allie as she's screaming, saying that he's like, "What? Them? They're the ones that. Hey, stop! Stay back! Stay back!"
No!
And now, Bud, this is all going down. This is kind of your moment now.
Okay, so
you gotta step in, Bud.
You better do something.
Bud just stays there.
It's like Oscar performance. He's
eating
just
popcorn.
So what happens is, as he leans out and it looks like he's about to act, he basically leans out into the barrel of a gun, and I just say to him real close, "No good deed goes unpunished."
Ooh.
I'm afraid it's time for you to take a break, my friend.
Yeah, once he hears you say that, feels the cold steel pressed up against his head. He just stop. Whoa, hey, what's going on here? He just kind of like freezes and is holding the gun up, has it right against his head. He's pretty frozen.
How much they pay you an hour?
Not enough.
That's exactly what I thought. So I don't know what you want to do tonight. Maybe go get a beer, some smash. Doesn't really bother me, but we'll be an hour or two, and you can come back when we're done. How does that sound?
I'm going on break. Sounds like I'm going on break. Okay, can we lower the gun? Just lower the gun.
Yeah, you just pop yours right down, and I can lower mine.
Yeah, he just goes and he kind of like sets it on the edge of the booth. He's like, "It's all good, buddy, all good."
Oh, good. You're a reasonable young man. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
How close am I to this? Am I hearing any of this exchange?
You hear it all. You and Rocket have now, making your way up as Bud's having this interaction. If you guys wanted to interject anything, you can.
Dude, she
You
gets up
may
there.
want to leave your.
She's like,
Netrunner.
You may want to leave your agent behind too. We don't want him, making contact with anybody.
Good idea.
Oh, come on, guys. This is my agent. You're going to take my phone?
You're gonna get it back at the end of class. Don't worry, stud.
It's your phone or your life.
Yeah, he puts it down as he's looking towards Allie, and he's like, I was freaking trying to protect you. I was trying to help you. And he puts down the agent.
I know. It was a very sweet gesture, and we're gonna protect you. So if you just pretend like you didn't see anything, then it's all
We
gonna
won't
be
kill
good.
you.
Thank you,
and,
Hades.
Before you head off, where's the nearest access point to your net?
Yeah, he points over towards the corner over here, over towards like the worker bot area and like that workstation over there. As he pops the gate open, and walks out, and he's just shaking his head, and he's like, "Fuck!" He's like, "This is not worth it, man." He's like, "Not worth it."
Hold on, before you go, what's the password?
I don't know.
On a post-it note.
He's like, "I'm not a runner, man. I don't know."
Oh, you got to log in or something to see the camera feed, right? Your security?
I don't get into systems. I mean, I watch the camera feed. He points to the booth. You can see like a little screen with like 4 blocks of cameras streaming.
Yeah, all right. Now, you're a good man. I can tell you're a good man. Because you're a good man, you're going to live to a ripe old age because you're not going to make any stupid decisions. Remember that? Okay, see ya, bye.
As he's walking away, you hear him under his breath. He's like, "I can't stand Night City."
Maybe he
Easy
should move to
warehouse
heaven.
job. Sit there and read and watch TV all evening. Sorry, bud. Let's have a look at the I'll have a look at the camera feeds. I'm next to the booth.
Yeah, you peek in. You all are hanging out there. The gate is open now. But as you lean into that booth and kind of check out the screen, you can see there's pretty much a camera on each side of this building. The one in the front, you see the occasional car go by, but it's pretty dead in the industrial zone at this time of night. You see on the side over there, you can see there's the worker bot, system, that sort of area. It looks like the worker bot is plugged in charging. You can also see from the back, by this time, you can see that this spider drone, it's not going to fit exact because of where
What's coming?
where the squares are, but you can imagine when it started, it was going around the side of the building. During all that stuff, it was making its way around. You can see on the camera screen, it's kind of in the front of the building, making its way around. I don't know how much you know about drones, but they don't move it that far, really. You maybe have a few rounds before it makes its way around the building. But that's what's going on, maybe a couple rounds before it makes its way around the building.
Okay.
And Hades, you wouldn't be able to make it that far just yet. So I'm going to put you back.
Camera right there, so.
Yeah. But if you want, let's do this
on camera.
just for the sake of everyone, making decisions on what they're doing and prepping. Everyone, click on your token and hit initiative, just so we can go in order. And this will be now moving forward after Bud just checked those cameras, told everyone what he saw. Now we'll hit this initiative, so y'all can tell me what you're doing.
If you're doing an initiative roll, I'm gonna swap my points around.
You can do that.
Yeah, it says like specifically you can do it before initiative.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm gonna give myself +2 initiative, and then I'll just pop a couple in spot weakness. Bit of extra damage should we run into trouble.
All right, perfect. Yeah, just remind me of that if you do. And yeah, everyone click your token and then click initiative on your character sheet.
click token. Click initiative.
I rolled a 2.
Did that have your bonus in it, or you have to add that in?
Yeah. 8 is my reflex, and then +2 is my initiative bonus. I just rolled garbage.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
like,
trying to find initiative.
I feel like the dice have not let Bud be the solo he wants to
There
be
it is.
yet.
Yeah, I mean, I can search things up on my phone.
Yeah, it's like the dice are making you a Netrunner or something. It's weird.
Turns out you're a media after all.
We can tell where his heart really lies.
You've got that character sheet
Wow.
prepped.
That was a great one,
My
Rush.
media concept ready to go.
Thank you. Where's the
Cool.
dice, though?
Hades, you got to click your token first on the map,
Oh.
and then click initiative.
Oh, did I do the wrong thing? I did.
Yeah. I forget which
I
tab
thought
it's
I
on.
had
I think it's
roll-
on the first one. Or
I
combat.
think it's in, combat.
It's in combat. It's top right in combat.
I see it.
Yay!
Yay!
All right.
What's about this game?
All right, yeah, Bud just saw that on the security cameras, kind of filled everyone in. You're at the gate, it's open. Security dude is long gone. He's walked off fairly fast to get away. But back around just on decision making here, and you guys are all there. Rush. What are you doing?
All right. I'm close enough to Hades to mention something to her and say, we're almost definitely caught on camera. If you can delete any of that footage, that might be real helpful.
Okay.
Thank you. And let's see. So we got the booth up here, right? So I'm gonna head
I'm
around
standing
to.
in it, yeah.
You're in the booth, okay? So I'm gonna come around to here, if I have the movement for that. And I'm gonna kind of just take cover behind this
Sure.
this thing.
Yeah, and if you look at everyone, if you look at your move stat on your character sheet, that's how many squares you can move on the map. Just so you know.
I've got 7. I can go real far.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I didn't think I would need a lot of move.
I've got 6.
Oh, I can make it enough though, I think, maybe.
Okay, Allie.
She's a leggy gal. Well,
Where's Daphne's leg?
yeah. She's got the legs of a dancer and the heart of a old crone. I think she's just gonna kind of, side by side with Rush, look for cover, possibly maybe look out from the security booth and kind of use that as cover in case the drone comes back around. I think she's mainly looking just to, if something comes, talk it to death or shoot it to death, and protect, the rest of the gang.
Oh yeah. All right, no problem. Yeah, you're posted up. Hades, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna try and make it over to this access point.
Okay, keep in mind your move stat. You can move that many squares. If you want to run, you can move double that amount in move squares. You know what I mean, in squares. But then you can't take an action.
Let me propose this to you. What if What if I move and then use one of my lucks to move one extra? Can I use a luck on a move?
No,
Is
no.
what I'm asking you.
Yeah, no.
No!
Luckily ran
Darn it.
faster.
Yeah, I
I
luckily,
ran. My legs are very lucky. I don't know if you knew about that.
luckily my legs got longer that day. It was crazy.
Nice
wind
try.
at your back.
We know
Wait,
Rob's
so-
generous.
Is the access point here, or is it where the which
Here,
blue
the
light?
I
is?
mean, well, you would have to-
charging station.
Yeah, you would have to use an action to do a scan to see where it is. Right now,
Okay.
what you know based on what the security guy told you is that there's an access point somewhere over here. Somewhere over
Well,
here.
I'll use my move to get as close as I can. So.
Sure, you can either move 5 squares. I think your move is 5. I just checked. You can move 5
is.
squares, or you can run 10 squares. But for an access point,
I'll move.
you can access an access point within 6 meters, which is only 3 squares or whatever. So
Yeah, so I think if I get there, I should be.
yeah, you can
relatively
go
close
there,
enough.
and then you can do your scan if you want.
Yeah, that is what I will do. So I'll stand here next to this robot that is not going to come alive and hurt me. And then I'll do a scan.
No,
No.
you're gonna be worried about this guy.
Yeah, you're not.
It didn't go well.
Yeah, it didn't go well, but you know what? That guy told you it was right over here. So, there's an access point over here. You're not seeing exactly where it is. You see some, data screen on the side of the building right here that says, charging 70%. It's what the workbot is hooked up to. There's also what looks like some trash bins here with some garbage. Maybe that computer area is somewhere over here. There's an access point. Horrible roll, but that guy told you it's here. You can see it's in this area.
Yeah, he did literally say it was next to this.
Yeah.
So assuming I have memory outside that of a goldfish, I should be able to.
Exactly. So
in the
I'll,
right area
I'll give
for
you that.
it.
So, but yeah, Rush. Or no, Bud. Sorry.
So I'll just I'll leave the booth. I'll say, hey guys, keep an eye on the cameras. Let us know if there's anything coming, and I'll just post up on this corner. I guess I'll be there, right? So I'm just behind the shipping container,
Okay.
and that way I can overwatch down this way towards this door. And if the bot comes around before Ali can take not Ali, Hades can take control of it, I can just pop a few rounds in it.
Okay.
At this point, I've slipped the pistol back into its holster, unslung the AR from my from my back, and that's what I'm holding, ready.
Okay. Perfect. Rush. Back over to you. Still no action. No drone or anything yet. You can see on the camera that you guys are watching the screen. Drone is coming around the corner. Probably one more turn, and it'll be around that corner by that time.
Okay.
Maybe you can take control of it with that speedy net running skills. of
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah, that's right. So speedy, so speedy.
It's
Don't
alright,
forget-
I'll fill it full of holes.
Yeah.
But what are you doing, Rush?
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a around this corner here, so that I can get a bead on the drone as well if need be.
Okay. Yeah, you're posted up there behind that shipping container. You can see Bud on the other one right across from you. Allie, what are you doing?
I think I'm going to move up to, because none of my weapons are long range.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I'm just gonna chill out here. Also, just pistol drawn, looking out. I'm ready to spring into action
okay.
if things go balls up.
Sure. Hades, back over to you.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and try and jack in.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, you can easily do it.
Well, you say that.
Well, yeah, you can at least jack in. I don't know how successful you'll be in the system, but you at least get in there, and you're basically facing a DV of 8. And if you look to the right of the map on roll 20, I just revealed that DV8
Right.
of that system.
Well, I got an 8, so
Yay for me.
Yeah, you're not able.
Backdoor it.
Yeah, it goes to the defender, So you're not able
But
to get
if I
in.
used a luck,
Yeah, and you know what I'll do? If you had have used a luck point, you would have gotten in. One thing I do,
Dang.
but here, look. One thing I do on the Cyberpunk Uncensored stream, I do for my other team is, and I saw my buddy Wandering DM. You all know Simon. He allows his players to use luck after, not before. What I've decided to do is kind of a combo. You can use it before, like normal luck, but a little homebrew. If you want to use luck after the roll, which isn't typical, it's going to cost you 2 times the amount of luck points per point. So like if you want a +1 in luck, you have to use 2 points of luck after the roll if you want to use it. You can't.
That's fair.
You're not going to break this DV8 otherwise, so it's up to you.
if that is something I can do as of now, I most certainly will.
Do you have
Right.
2 points of luck?
I have 5 points of luck.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right, cool. Yeah, then you can use 2. You used 1 earlier, right? So now you're down to 2, just 2 left. But you
Well, I
get
did
it.
not use 1 because I couldn't use it on my legs.
Oh, okay, that's right. I
I
forgot.
used
I
to
forgot.
luck earlier,
Yeah.
Apparently, my legs are not lucky. So
Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, you got it. You broke it. You broke the DV8.
Hey,
And you're in the top of the system. You still have.
let's pathfind this mess.
Yeah, go for it. Give me that roll.
You know what? I have 3 lucks left. Let's put one in there just for funsies.
Hey.
Oh well, I had put 1 luck in there. Called it. So that's +1 for what that's worth.
Wow. Okay, that was great. Yeah, you're basically seeing everything with this system, but you
I
are.
see it all.
Yeah, you see that this system basically goes down 2 levels. This top level, then it goes down 1 level. It has a scorpion sitting there, and then a DV8. It looks like a control node. And then it looks like this system horizontally goes and extends, and continues on. Looks like this might be the inside part of the system. Right now you're on the outside, but you're not. That Pathfinder, you're not seeing beyond that. There's a DV17 password in order to get to the inside system from this outside system. Might be a little bit above your grade, but that's what you're seeing on this outside one so far. Next level down, Scorpion and a control node, DV8.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on. Yes, I am.
Gonna reset your actions.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do
Alright.
that. No problem. Yeah, and back over
Yeah.
to Bud.
We gotta get ready for that drone.
Hold action. Hold a shot for this corner here.
Okay, so holding your shot until you see this drone appear.
Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't look like she's gonna get control of it in time, possibly.
Yeah. So yeah,
Maybe during the fight. Just saying.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
Maybe. Yeah.
going back around, this drone pretty much pops around the corner. And when it comes around the corner, you can see that it arms itself with what looks like, a submachine gun barrel that kind of pops out. It also has some huge melee blades sticking out each side, almost like mouth pinchers of a big spider. But you see this submachine gun pop out the second it comes around the corner, as if it knew you guys were there. But it comes around the corner, and obviously, you were holding your move, Bud. So it's back over to you. This drone just showed itself.
This is my smart linked assault rifle. That's where all my starting money went. So it's just a single shot here. I spent my points in karate instead of auto fire. So, yep. With the smart link, that takes it to a 17 to hit.
Nice, that's a hit. Give me the damage.
Cool. So it is this +2 for spot weakness. I see
Nice.
its little glowing eye, and roll quite poorly for 5d6.
Oh, that's still really good. Oh, yeah, well, for 5d6, but that's still a good amount of damage, and that's a +2 to that, right?
+2 on top of that, yeah. 18 all up.
18, great.
Behind you, Hades. Bam.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, Yeah, you basically take that shot. You see a big chunk of the drone take some damage, and some sparks even fly a bit. But yeah, no one else was holding a move, right? Just Bud.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much this drone just goes in full auto fire with this submachine gun, just kind of spraying down this area. I'm gonna need a concentration roll from Hades, Rush, and Bud. Allie, you're kind of out of the view of it on that side of that shipping container there. But everybody in view that's kind of down this corridor right here is going to have to give me that concentration to see if they can avoid this.
Like a rock.
Remember luck.
Just
Come on, peeps.
A whole 13.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, Rockette, you're fine. Hades, I should say, is fine. She's not shook by this drone spraying bullets. She's just focused on the net. But Rush and Bud kind of caught you off guard. You guys are going to have to use your next turn to take cover. Luckily, you guys are right there next to cover, but that's what happens when you fail concentration roll on the whole auto fire thing.
Yeah, just fills this whole alleyway with bullets, and we're like, yikes.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to dodge there.
I'm imagining like full cartoon, like jump up in the air, like the legs become just a circle.
I kind of expected to one-shot the thing. But I rolled 2 1s, so...
Yeah, so Rush, where are you going? You got to take some cover here.
All right, so I'll just pop over here behind this shipping container.
Okay.
I guess that gives me full cover at that point.
Exactly. Now you can act normal on your next turn. You just had to use your action there to take cover.
Cool.
Let's see here.
Yeah, Rush. Act normal.
I'm doing my best.
Allie, you hear the full auto go off. You hear everybody kind of yell out as that shit goes off. But obviously you're not shook by it. But you're on the other side of the container there. What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna move up 4 to here, try and take my 2 shots at it with my pistol, and then with my 2 remaining move, duck back to like I forget how to ping it, but basically duck behind the shipping container again.
Yeah, move, shoot, move back. No problem.
Yeah.
Give me your handgun. You can give me both of them. Give me both right in a row.
Awesome. Yeah.
Bang, bang, baby.
Bang, bang. Hopefully
Nice.
she
One
shoots
hit.
it down.
One hit, one was a miss. Give me 1 damage. Oh wait, that was your.
Yeah, sorry. I just rolled.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, both are a hit. Sorry, I was looking at Finn's. Yeah, both those are hits. That's great. Great shot. Give me both damage.
I was like, I hadn't rolled yet, and I'm like, what do you know that I don't?
No, I was looking at that. I was looking at the 13 and 19. Sorry.
Gotcha. No. Oh, good.
I'm
I
like,
just thought
you all already died. Game over.
game over, man.
Psychic
Game
abilities.
over.
It's fine.
Jesus Christ, you have 8 reflex, 6 handguns. Oh my god, that's awesome.
She needs to be
Yes.
pretty good with her reflexes, because who knows when she's working with someone if they're gonna.
Who needs a solo? You've got great handguns. That's awesome.
I've always said that people in the adult industry are should
Fair.
just be great assassins.
Yeah. Hades.
Worked in Blade Runner.
And have been. But go on.
Oh.
Does that how much damage you do? 8 and 11? 19 damage. Nice.
Yep.
How beat up's this drone looking?
Oh, it's beat up. It's really beat up.
My baby!
You're more important, Hades. Just get into the net.
Yeah.
I'm
Hades,
working on it!
yeah. Hades.
Database, whatever the hell.
It's back over to you, Hades.
Ah!
You've got all 3 of your net moves. You're at the top of this 2-level system. You know there's a scorpion and a control node down there.
All right. I'm going in. I'm going into Scorpion Room.
Yeah, give me your roll, because you got to do a speed check
Scorpion
against the
room.
scorpion.
That's a 7.
Someone's gonna get stung.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Be slow, Scorpion.
It hit you.
Ow!
Which it basically this scorpion kind of runs up and stings you, and reduces your move stat down to 2 for the next hour. So it basically slows you down.
I hate you, Scorpion.
But it goes away in an hour. You know, it's more of a mental
over.
thing. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a poison or anything like that. You'll get over it in an hour. But for now, your move is reduced to 2. But it's back to
my
you.
motor cortex.
Yeah.
Ow, my brain.
Me think good.
It stung me in my brain. Okay.
You're a Netrunner.
all right.
That's what happens.
Yeah, but that's my special place.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna poke it with my stuff. 'Cause
Yeah,
what
you
I plan
you
to
show.
do- I'm gonna show that guy.
Revenge.
Yeah, take this, you jerk. I would like.
Sword?
Hang on. Yes, that's what I would like.
Sorry. I'm backseating your character. My bad.
No, I was just trying to get there. For some reason my mouse keeps getting stuck on the window. Yeah. So I'm gonna
Rabbits.
Yeah, go for it.
swing my swordlet at it. So
Swing better.
You just got to beat a 3. I did real bad. Yep.
okay, and that's a 10.
Oh, okay. There's damage.
10.
Nice. Yeah, big. You know, about 2/3 of the scorpion just exploded into pixels with that swing. That was a great hit.
Yeah, take that, you.
Still got a couple more moves.
All right. Now we're gonna do some. Oh, and also there is a. Keep forgetting this. There is a +1 on that attack from the sword being awesome.
Yeah.
The +1
hit.
awesome bonus.
Yeah, it's to hit.
So I'm going to, I guess, zap at it.
Okay.
Because that's what I have left. That's all I have left. I got a
4.
10.
Yep, that's a hit. Give me the damage.
Awesome.
All right.
I think it's just 1d6, isn't it?
Yeah, just 1d6.
Yeah. Okay. Where
You know you can ignore them if you want and just like zip
Slide.
around with them following you or slide away, duck away.
You can cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Well, she's at.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna
like
sting my
Hades.
brain again.
Yeah, I like Hades' style is to fight Black Ice though. It's pretty cool.
Well, and in this system too, she can't slide away. There's nowhere to go beneath it,
Yeah, that's true.
and to
yeah,
the
that's
side is a
very true.
DV-17 to hit the inside
Yeah,
system.
there's nowhere
So
to go, yeah.
yeah, she's.
Just run to the door and like run into
Let me out.
It's yeah. This thing is hanging on by a couple pixels, if that. Another zap might be able to do it.
I've got one last zap, so let's
Do it,
see what
do it.
happens to it. 10
Hey.
Nice, it's a hit.
and 5.
Oh yeah, this the last few pixels just disintegrate and explode as that zap tears through. Scorpion is no more.
Hayes' avatar walks over and just like crunches down with a giant, big old black boot right on its face,
Yeah. Nice.
and then grabs the tail and pulls it off, and then throws it on the ground.
Nice.
Get out of my face, you stingy!
You prick.
Use
I get it.
Yeah, nice.
It's a pun.
Yeah.
And those are my moves.
And then
Fantastic.
and help me remember too, Bud, because you held your move last time. This is your move to take cover, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. All right, your turn.
This is my turn coming up after I failed my
Yeah, yeah.
concentration, so I
Just want to make sure.
duck in. I just duck in behind that corner as, bullets rattle down the alleyway, look across at Rush and just kind of raise the eyebrows like, yay.
Close call.
Yipey.
Whoop whoop whoop.
Hey, this reminds me of that time, in Old Japantown.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah, it's at that moment the drone takes a step up towards Hades with the melee blades going, and basically just tries to attack Hades with these melee blades. So Hades, give me your evade, your evasion.
Yep.
It's at the top left of the combat page, just
Yeah.
for easy reference. Yeah.
15.
15.
Say hi to Roxy, everyone.
Hi, Roxy.
Yay!
Not like being-
That's a 15 evade.
Yeah, it hit. The blades hit you.
What are you guys doing?
It's a good
Why
question.
are you so far away from me right now?
Yeah, 13 points of damage. Keep in mind this is melee. So your armor is only in half. So whatever your SSP is, divide it in half, round it up, and then deduct that from the damage.
Oh, melee. Why you always do me this way?
Yeah, ouch.
Mm-mm-mm.
What armor you rocking?
Just light armor, Jack.
Yeah, so that's halved is
That would be light.
6, right? 5.
6.
Yep.
5, yeah.
Yeah, and then you lose a point of armor as well.
Yeah, and then don't forget to blade the armor. Take it down by 1.
Yeah.
Ouch.
There we go.
And then and then give me another evasion. This is melee, so it's still
It's 2 attacks. Oh my god.
still blading at
I like-
you.
Oh, my lord.
I like melee when I do it, not when it's used against
Yeah.
my friends.
Well, you know I critically failed on that one, so you only need to beat an 8. You're below the combat number.
Evade,
here.
evade, evade.
You got a good chance here. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, you can just.
Hades is not in love with what just happened.
Yeah, that was an awesome evasion. You should describe how cool you dodged those blades.
Hades pretty much like gets hit with the first one, and I imagine it's like a hit on the arm or something, and there's like some blood splatter, and it's gonna be like, why? Why are you guys so far away from me? And the other one comes over, and she's just gonna like do a one of those lean back things, and kind of like, she's little and nimble, so she's just gonna like kind of do a little flippy back,
Nice.
and then just be like, what are you doing?
Rush, you see you see Hades take that hit, dodge the second one, and screaming out. It's your turn. What are you doing?
All right, so I pop around the corner, basically cussing under my breath. And it's like, hey, look at me! And then I'll start firing.
Yeah, give me your. What do you fire? What do you have?
Oh,
Heavy pistol.
Oh, look at
Okay,
that.
cool.
Oh,
Oh,
Everyone
I'm
just
angry.
poured all their points into the handgun.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
give me the damage on both of those. Those were both a hit.
Why am I on the team?
because
All right, so it's
you're
21
good quality to have around.
Wow. Yeah, you can describe how you just destroyed this drone.
All right, so angry at what this has done to my friend. With my first shot, I take off one of the blades, and the second one, I fire right down to whatever its visual sensor is, right through the motherboard.
Nice, perfect. Yeah, and I was just, it pretty much into sparks, even catches a little bit of flame. You see some fluid spray out as this drone kind of flips upside down. The legs kind of doing that spider thing when you spray a spider with Raid, and it's kind of like, you know?
I always release them back into the wild.
Oh yeah, and that's funny. That's a good person. My wife Valerie does that, and my mom actually too. Both of them. And you'd figure I'm the one scared of spiders. I'm like, Valerie, come get this thing. You know. But yeah, I see BK was in the chat. I guess he just got back here, and I just wanted to make sure we covered this because he said something along the lines like, "What happened to Ellen's hair, Alley Cat's hair?" I guess he missed that.
Cyber
But she
hair.
totally
That's cyber
changed.
hair.
Yeah, she totally changed her look, shortened the hair, the skin, trying to look younger, and pulled off a whole thing, distracting the guard earlier. You have to check out the VOD on the YouTube when this posts and watch how that went down. It was really cool. But yeah, Rush, you just pretty much ended this drone. It's just pretty much, like I said, just finished, twitching on the ground and stuff. Allie, you hear all that go down, or you can see it from where you're at. Your turn.
Sorry. I think Ali would just like run over to Hades. She's not got any. I don't think she has any first aid or anything. But I mean, that's not really what's on her mind. She's just like, Hades, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Actually, no, she does have first aid. I think she's just gonna try and rip something off and just like kind of staunch any bleeding that might be, but mainly she's just trying to stop Hades from panicking, and she's really distraught that this happened to someone so close to her.
Yeah, give me that first aid and okay, cool, 12.
It's a 12.
First day in Night City, guys.
Yeah, and I think you're not even into Mortal. I don't even think I don't have it in front of me.
No.
So
No,
yeah, I don't even think
I'm not.
stabilizing that. I'm not sure what the DV is, but
No, it's more just slapping a band-aid
Right,
on it
exactly,
and
yeah.
kissing it better, kind of like.
Oh my love! Oh my god!
Yeah. It's much more. She's just like kind of like got Hades like like face in hers and just
Yeah.
being like,
We got you,
You know,
Tomb.
nothing's gonna happen to you. You totally like slipped slide all through that net, and we're always gonna take down whatever it throws at you. Okay.
I want to say too, like Hades is still in the thing, even though the spider drone is down. If still being in the thing and she gets the control, can we fix it and just have a spider drone?
I mean, well, this thing is really damaged. It would, it'd require a tech to fix it based on the price and the bracket, the DV. That's how a tech works. But by all means, any drones, any things that you come across along your adventures, you can totally take it. Anything can be fixed. It just, costs the price, costs time, all that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you are in the
It's a
system.
human size, so you can carry it.
Yeah. Well, it seems like everyone's a badass solo already. Everyone's combat ready. Everyone should be strong enough to carry it, right? I feel like everyone is
true.
a badass.
That's true.
But no, you're on.
Although while it's on the ground, she's gonna go over and kick it. She's
Oh,
like, "You are going to be my baby."
That's fine. But yeah, no, you're sitting there at the bottom level. Dead scorpion, dead drone in the meat space, dead scorpion in the system. You're facing a control node 8.
Oh, I mean, here might as well. Hey, 11.
Cool. You got control over this thing, and it says there's different aspects of this control node. There's a power station, which seems to be what this worker bot's plugged into. There's an on, off, and levels of power. You have control over this worker bot, which is basically this huge robot thing you're standing next to. It doesn't really have any weapons, but it's used to grab and lift these shipping containers and bring them inside, put them onto trucks. It's like a robot forklift, so to speak. Then you have access.
I do hear that it's a big, strong bot, however.
Yeah, and you've got access to all these lights. The back door, which is basically this these big double door garage doors right here.
Oh, nice.
You have access to the security cameras, both inside and out. You have control over the electric fence. Not that you need that now. You have control over something that's called Apache, the spider drone. Seems like they named him Apache. And then, other than that on this level, you see a DV-17 to basically continue horizontally into wherever this system continues. Looks like possibly the inside part of this system. Systems sometimes can be broken into parts and have multiple access points. Seems like this is the outside part of the system, and it's connected to the inside part of the system, connected by a DV-17, which is way above your rank, unless you had a bunch of luck left, probably. So you probably have to find the inside access point to get to that part, probably.
Yeah.
You got the cameras though. Let's have a squiz inside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe delete some footage.
Yeah, and erase
We'll-
any trace
yeah.
of us being here.
We'll go ahead and delete the outside footage.
Yeah, you're basically seeing inside and outside the warehouse now, Hades. You can see that, around the warehouse, it's how you see it, how I described it, with the exception now there's no more a drone circling. He's just belly up, dead. But on the inside, you can see there's another worker bot. Looks like it's plugged into some power station over here. You can see some conveyor belts with a bunch of crates up on this rack, below the rack, some more crates over here. You see kibble bags and things in some of the crates. You can see these mini little worker bots that are kind of stationary, that are basically hands that are grabbing and sorting kibble into batches, sealing, putting on the conveyor belt that runs and lines up to this sort of pickup window. One thing that you're seeing, though, is that these bots aren't really, nothing is working. They're on. But this is after hours. It looks like nothing is automated. There's no pickups coming and such. So it's kind of, everything is not really being sorted. But that's what you see inside.
Hey, Lady DeVille, any chance you can see in the footage when they may have actually done the contamination?
Let's see.
How far back does this go?
Well, you have control over the cameras, but there's no file here where the footage is being
Okay.
sent. That might be part of the other part of the system, maybe.
It looks like I'd have to go inside. This is just the live feed.
Well,
Right.
would you do you have access to the door? We can make a hole
Oh,
for you.
you mean like this?
I'm just gonna open the doors.
Oh, yeah, both doors just open.
Well.
I'd love it if someone was standing in front of the doors and just like,
And then-
Bud,
Knowing my
Bud,
luck at the moment, it would be
Yep.
me.
yeah, but I was gonna say Bud would be the one leaning up with one leg up, smoking, like an old Jesse James movie or some shit.
Yeah.
It opens, he
Or he
stumbles in.
or he just hangs onto the handle and like swings with it.
Acts
like
like
he's riding a
yeah, acts like that's what he meant to do. He just kind of stumbles but keeps walking, like, oh, I was just.
I'm gonna walk in, rifle up. Just don't want to step on any pee bottles.
Oh, yeah.
Is-
No pee bottles.
Yeah, the door
What would it? What would it
robots
take?
don't pee.
door
Well, that's
opens
true,
and
that's
it's surprisingly very clean in this part of the warehouse. This big open area. The one thing that you notice on the camera though is there's no access to whatever this side room is over here. But you do see, there's a door. I know on the map it looks open, and these are giving you an idea, but it is closed. And shout out to Cyber Topo. I forgot to give a shout out. I am sponsored by Lion Banner Games and Cyber Topo. If you see me using maps during any of the streams, the ongoing Syrinscape, or even on Cyberpunk Uncensored on our streams over there, I'm typically using a Lion Banner Games map or a Cyber Topo map. Cyber Topo, he made the maps for the Red Jumpstart kit. Anybody that's familiar or purchased that back in the
awesome.
day. Yeah, he's awesome. But that's where this map came from. Just wanted to give him a shout out. He's on
That's awesome.
Drive Through RPG. Anyone can go check out Cyber Topo and Lion Banner Games over there. Great products, great maps. But that's what you see. It opens very clean. Like I said, these bots, lights are on, things are charging. Nothing really shuts down, but nothing's running. You can smell different flavors of kibble, all kinds of random synthetic food smells. But other than that, very clean. Very clean.
Bacon.
Yeah. They really have to stop doing the fruit flavored kibble. It is just gross.
It was if people buy it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hang
What
on,
would
this-
it?
Yeah,
what would
you
it take? What would it take for me to permanently own this worker bot to do my bidding?
Well, you would have to, create. It's controlled by a control node, so you would have to, purchase and create a system or control node somewhere where then you could write your virus or program, that gives that access. So then that control node would control the worker bot the same way this control node controls it. But it's not like you could. This worker bot's big and heavy. If you had enough people or enough room in the vehicle, whatever, you might be able to lift it and take it with you. Not in this current vehicle. But if you did, that would be the first step. But in order to control it and have it be functional, you would need a system and control node to assign it to. Just so you know.
Or in theory, if someone were to get said control node and just maybe sneak on back at some point and just
Yeah.
you
Well,
know,
if you want to, yeah, I guess.
and just be like, I choose you to be my new best
At
friend.
that point,
I
isn't it
choose
easy
you.
just to order one? Just order one from Zarafa.
They're expensive. Have you seen those things?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Shit
This is
ain't
like-
cheap.
This
What
is
do
like
you need? What do you need a forklift bot for?
What don't I need one
Who,
for?
who doesn't want a bot?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's thrifty.
Yeah.
It's like
And
recycling and nifty.
Is
Yeah, like,
is-
why would I need to ride in the car again if I can just ride around on a forklift behind?
fair enough. Very slowly, just like through the city.
Yeah. The rest of
I'm
the
willing
rest-
to take that chance.
the rest of the team is just in a crate. Just like
Discount Overwatch Diva.
and Hades, keep in mind, I think Hades, you still have one more net action. You broke that control node. You controlled the node to open the doors. You have one more action in the net if you wanted to. You're on that control node.
I've got 2 more luck. I'm gonna put let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens for the fun of it. I'll put the 2 luck on here and we'll just see what happens. 1, 2 luck go. Yeah, it didn't work. Did not
No.
work.
I don't think you can. Oh yeah, no, you could crit and get it. Yeah.
I did not.
What,
That did not.
what were you trying to do, though? What were you going to control?
I was trying to go through the big door.
Through the
Big
17.
door. The 17.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I get it now. Nah, no luck.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, no, that was.
I was
that
confused for a
not
moment,
That
sorry.
happened.
Um,
Me too.
The smells of kibble were throwing me off. But yeah, back.
Yeah, my own intentions were throwing me off. So.
Yeah, but Hades, you got that. I believe we're back over to Bud now.
Yeah, so I'll come in. Obviously, there doesn't seem to be any threat in the space, just these bots sitting idle. And I'll go have a look at this door, because obviously we've had, I guess the feeds got shared around our agent, so we got to see what was inside, and we can deduce that this area isn't covered by cameras. So I want to take a physical look. So I'll come up to the door here, see if there's sort of like any windows on this wall or any way in the door, and if I can, I'll just try the door, see if it opens.
Okay, and then, I know we have an initiative here, but we're not like in combat or action. So before you go in and check that door and stuff, I'm just curious what everyone else is doing, because Hades opened that. Obviously, Hades in the system. She would need to jack out and go in. But Rush, Allie, you were right there with Bud. What were you doing when Bud goes in to go over to that door? What are you two doing?
Oh no.
I think Allie is just gonna kind of, as best as she can with Hades' permission, just kind of dust her up and then pistol out, just kind of saunter in. She feels pretty like invincible at the moment, which may be her downfall.
And Rush?
I've got some lockpicks, so I'm looking around the corner to see if Bud needs any help with a lock. But I'm staying close enough to Hades to make sure that I'm there in case there are any surprises.
Okay, so you're staying out with Hades then?
For now, unless there's reason to go in, like picking a lock or something.
Okay. Well, yeah, while you stay there with Hades, and remembering Hades, your move is reduced to 2, so even once you jack out, you're only able to move, 2 squares at a time right now. But yeah, you stay out there. Ellen takes a step in. Bud, you take a step in. When you two step in, you hear like, and like this sort of blood fog sort of comes out of the vents in the ceiling, and just quickly kind of like swarms and whips through the room. You're familiar. It's called a blood swarm. It's basically these little tiny nanites. They're just tiny. It's a whole swarm, and you breathe them in. You've got to hit that resist torture and drug skill check for me.
Yeah, three luck into this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna add my modifier, my +1 luck, my last one.
Okay. Yeah, you got to beat a DV of 15 to not take damage here.
Sweet.
Looks like
I wouldn't have needed the luck.
No, it goes to defender.
Used it anyway.
No.
Sorry, that's.
Oh no, that is you.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
I forgot it's attacking you. Yeah.
Yeah, she's defending the nanites.
Exactly.
It's a 16 with the luck.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't know how to do it.
That's
don't
fine.
at me.
Yeah, I think there's a modifier part where you can put it, but it doesn't even matter. You hit it. You guys did great. Yeah, the blood swarm kind of like whips through. You guys cover your mouth. Luckily, not get hit by it.
Can they reach me outside?
No, just in the room.
No.
What was that, Bud?
Thank goodness. All right.
Oh, he's just like, covering his mouth, spitting out the kind of the tiny bit of like nanite sludge that gets in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I think like a little bit gets in there, starts to try and like eat it. You don't breathe it full in. You just
little metallic taste in the mouth.
Yeah. Don't breathe through your mouth.
Yeah, you spit it out, but it waves through. Luckily, blood swarms only really get that one shot, so you guys are fine now. It looks like it cleared out. You guys were able to resist it. Rush, Hades, you guys kind of see it from outside. Luckily, you missed out on that one.
Shoot, shit illegal.
You guys all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back over to the action to continue on. Bud, when you did go in and check that door, it's locked.
Need those fingers of yours, Rush.
Yeah, all right. Should I walk in? Like, any more surprises? So I'll
no guarantees.
I'll step in. I'll pull out my lockpick.
That's what makes it a surprise.
Yeah, give me that roll.
Is this like a deadbolt or like a...
Yeah, it's standard. You just give me a pick lock check.
All right, so I'm going in there. Lockpick's in there, moving around. It looks like it's a 5-pin. Second pin is binding. All right, 13.
Nice. Yeah, you get the door open. Just a basic sort of office door. It opens, and you're just looking in an office. It looks like it's whoever manages this intake sorting distribution facility. It's like, the manager's office. Just a desk, some random paperwork on it, a few chairs around it, a couch on the other side of the room, and a lamp.
Do not walk in there.
Filing cabinet. That's about it.
Does it look like there's an access point? Something that might have a better security or lower security?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see if there's any access point without scanning.
Okay.
So Hades would have to do that one.
Yeah.
Someone with more movement, come carry me!
Yeah, and for the sake of streamlining, if we were in the middle of combat or you were dealing with like some NPCs here or something, I would hold you accountable to those 2 squares at a time and, comically laugh as you try to maneuver around and do things. But for streamlining aspects, you can go ahead and make your way over to the door. We can say, Rush, kind of helps carry you over, such like you were suggesting. Yeah.
Can I check the room?
Piggyback ride.
Please?
Yeah, you have to talk like that for the next hour. You're in slow motion
She
mode.
would be very slow. Also, before she jacks out of this one, erasing the footage of them from the outside, from all of the
Well, you're not-
security
Don't know if
cameras.
Remember,
From all that crap
the file
that we've
isn't
done.
there. Yeah, remember the
Oh,
file's
the
not.
file's on the inside.
Yeah, the file's
that's
not
right.
there where it's sending the footage.
Yeah.
Bud,
Before you
carry
go
me!
in, yeah, sure. But before you go in, let me have a quick look around the room. There might be a
Oh.
turret in there, or
Yeah, I don't want
something.
that.
Now, but before you left that system, Hades, and remembering that after a few sessions, I'm going to stop helping. But I know that net running is new to you, and for the sake of
It's true.
new people watching and getting into red, I will at least remind you of some things. When you leave a system, you might want to do your interface roll to do a cloak. You might want to hide your presence in that
Oh,
system. Anytime you go in a
yes.
system that you're not supposed to be in, before you leave, you want to leave a
Write that
cloak
down.
so other net runners don't know you're there unless they break that cloak. But I'm not going to remind you of that in the future. If you forget,
That's why
it
I'm
might
writing
come
it
back to
down.
bite you in the butt,
No, that'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's like on the inside of your cyber eyes. It's just like the reminder pops up.
Yeah.
The little
Oh,
what is
yeah.
it? The little paper clip comes up. That old school
Would you like help hacking?
Clippy.
Clippy. It's like, hey, don't forget the cloak.
Hey, would you like to talk before you leave?
Would you like the
Yeah. Otherwise, it's like the Nintendo reminder of you need to get out and move.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
You taking a walk today?
Well, I got a 6.
Okay.
Oh well.
Hey,
It's like a crappy Netrunner audits the system.
Here I was talking about Circuit.
Yeah, that's right.
okay.
Happens
wanna-
to the best of us.
Yeah, but
We'll
for
never speak of this again. I got cut, man.
but yeah, like what we'll say while Rush is carrying Hades in, to check for that inside system or do whatever. During that, yeah, Bud, you check out the room. You can give me a perception. And Allie, what are you doing while Bud's checking the room?
I think she's similarly just kind of sweeping through. If it's an office, looking for any kind of paper trail. Some people put things on paper to keep it more discreet so that it's not.
Yeah, if you want, do this. Why don't Phil and Bud and Hades both? Well, I know you just did the perception. Hades, you give me a perception, and then if both of you have conceal reveal, give me that as well.
Okay. I've got 0 points in it, so no. I got a 7.
Wow, you crit success perception a lot, Hades. That's awesome.
With a
She is
9
the most
added. as well.
That's
perceptive.
crazy.
30.
She is super perceptive. It is ridiculous.
And Allie, give me your perception and your conceal.
Perception?
Yeah, and
Oh, and
all four of you
and
can do that
conceal
because
reveal.
by now, Bud, you would have carried Hades and you'd be with her too.
Boom.
Everybody, give me your perception and your conceal reveal. So, Rush, you as well. Sorry.
Nope. Yes.
Perception, great. Reveal, conceal, not so much.
Literally the kombucha girl meme.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so when you get in there, you're seeing the place just like I described it before, except the office, typical manager's office, kind of messy. The paperwork and things you're seeing at face value, the files, it's all kind of standard stuff. You're not seeing anything about batch 221 in any of this paperwork or any things you're looking around for. Nothing is standing out of the ordinary. You do, let me see, do you have, what was reveal, conceal? Okay, Hades, you did good enough there.
Yes, I did.
And actually, Brandon, not too bad, even with that crit failure. But both of you find underneath one of the desk drawers when you pulled it out, like a false bottom, and there's a thumb drive in there, in the manager's desk.
Hello, what have we got here?
And then if you want to give me that, well, I won't even make you roll. You know, there's an access point in this office, Hades, to the inside part of that system that you saw from outside. I'm not going to make you look for it. You already saw it from outside. Technically, you were already in it. You just couldn't get to this part of it, you know?
Helen?
Sorry. Just lost everything. My life.
It's an earthquake in Adelaide. It's
Thanks, Phil.
yeah, no worries. I got you
Roll,
back.
roll performance.
Way to Star Trek.
Yeah, so if Rush set me down in the room, it's small enough that I should be able to jack in from him.
Yeah, you can. You're in
Cool,
there.
I'm just glad there's no like electrified floor or more blood swarms or nothing.
No, and you guys did some those were great perception rolls too. I'm being honest with you when I say this place is clean. You've already gotten through the blood swarm. Nothing in this office. There's no environmental defenses and stuff, you know?
Thank goodness.
Yeah, and keeping in mind, it's a sorting, distribution warehouse. They had a spider drone, a security blood swarm. That's a lot, you know?
Yeah, it's a big security for just a crappy warehouse. I will have a quick look through the packets of kibble while she's doing her net running thing.
Sure.
And just see if there's any of the contaminated batch still around.
Nice. Yeah, with
And I'll
that.
pass that shard over to Hades too.
Yeah, and if you want to, Hades, you can look over to the right of the map. Let me get the reveal. Hopefully it works. Yeah, there it is. You should be able to see the the inside system. With that roll, that was a great outcome. You can basically see you're looking at a DV6, this password. Down on the second level, you're seeing that there's a control node 6. Hold on, let me get... Yeah, control node 6 here. And also a hellhound. And then you're looking at, 3 levels of DV6 files. There's 3 files. And then the file all the way here to the right goes further down. Looks like there's a demon imp down there. And then there's also a control node and a file. But when you enter that system, basically you enter it, and that imp comes running down to the top level. It pretty much runs to where you are and is facing you.
Yeah.
And it pretty much ends up at the top of initiative when it comes in there. But we're going to end the session here. I feel like if we keep going, we're going to go another half an hour or so. We're going to have another 3-hour session. I want to leave it right there at that moment. You got into the inside system. The demon knows you're there. And anybody that knows how systems run in Red, the demon with no more drone to control environment defenses, anything to trigger, it's going to prioritize protecting the system at this point. So it runs down to the top level of the elevator, so to speak, and it wants to attack Hades. And it gets to jump because demons always go first. So when we start next week's session, we're going to start right here at the top of this system with the imp attacking Hades. So that's where we're at.
Nice. Yep.
And then just to at least give everybody else, Rush is hanging out with Hades as she gets in, obviously carried her in there. Allie, Bud, checking out the rest of the place, and in the crates. Yeah, all these crates are pretty much filled with, like I said, different flavors of kibble. Kind of exactly what you would think. It's a intake, sorting, and distribution kibble facility. So nothing out of the ordinary there. But you did find that weird thumb drive as well, so that's kind of a cool thing. So let's not forget that. Somebody write that down. But that's where we'll leave it.
I handed it to Hades.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So, Hades, you've got that thumb drive in your pocket there. Yeah, and thanks everybody in chat saying nice game. I see Cyber Smiley joining us. Hey, what's up? Yeah, and Cyber Smiley does our bi-monthly Tales from the Forlorn Dopes with Data Fortress 2020 on the Cyberpunk Uncensored channel. Just did that yesterday. It was a great session. Yeah, and Renegade saying nice session. Everybody chiming in. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Rook too. Yeah, I wanted to kind of wrap up this system and see where it goes. I have some things going on, but like I said, I also don't want to drag it on to another 3-hour session. We want to keep it within that 2 or just over mark. And I think this is a good place to leave. When we come back, we'll be able to kind of dive right into some action, which will be kind of fun. But yeah, and I see Renegade saying bye to everyone. Mr. Valiant, this was fun. My beautiful wife laughing at us, or laughing at somebody. Not it. It's not me. She's laughing at you. But yeah, before we kill this transmission, let's go around the table one more time. Just remind everybody who you are, where they can find you. You don't need to tell everybody about your character, but at least give everybody the breakdown of who you are and where they can find you. Brandon, you want to start it off?
Yeah, I'm Brandon Perkins. You can find me DM_Brando in the socials, and I also do a bunch of streaming with Realmsmith, so check us out Monday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, on twitch.tv/Realmsmith.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rockette.
Oh, that's me. Hello, I'm Rockette Fox. You can find me over on my channel, twitch.tv/Rockette Fox, and any place where Rockette Foxes are found, you will likely find me. And then also on Thursdays, right before this, I'm over on Weave the Tales channel for a game that is akin to Breakfast Club meets collegiate Harry Potter. Someone became a vampire today, so that's a thing. And then also at the beginning of May, my podcast is coming back with season 2, which is called Fantastically Strange. And if you like weird science and history, it is for your ear holes. Nice. So be sure to check that out.
I like weird stuff. I'll check it out.
Yes,
right.
Please do.
Oh, yeah. Phil.
Hey, I am Phil Harker-Smith. I am part of Baby Beard Media, along with Ellen and 2 others. You can find all our social stuff at Baby Beard Media. That includes our Twitter, and then also if you just search for Baby Beard Media, you'll find all our podcasts, as well as our YouTube channel as well. We do a TTRPG podcast that comes out weekly. That is called Roll to Cast. So we do a different game every season. We're currently in the middle of our Pulp Cthulhu season, which is getting near the conclusion. And then our Kids on Bikes, our Mystery Down Under, begins quite shortly after that. After we have a chat to some people from Chaosium as well. But we've also done Cyberpunk 2020, and we've done Red as well. So if you want to dive into our take on that, if you like what we've done here, then please check that out. And if you like Let's Plays, we have daily uploads. At the moment, we're doing BioWare Binge. We got KOTOR and Dragon Age Origins going. We're having tons of fun. So please jump into our YouTube channel and check that stuff out. And just jump on our socials to find out what we're up to next.
Oh, yeah. Ellen.
Yeah, what he said. Obviously,
That guy.
hit up all our at Baby Beard Media stuff, especially the Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. I have to say is one of my favorite things that I'm personally doing at the moment. You can also find me on Twitter at LNKGraham1, where I do fun little cosplays. I've still got more cute tiefling pictures to share, as well as some other Alley Cats ones that I'm really excited about. So check me out there.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited about more cosplay pics. You do great at that. Everybody does. I'm excited for more and more. I know we got those digital edits from Capricious Nature in chat here. My buddy Zach, part of the Cyberpunk Uncensored Scream Sheet project and part of the team there. He's been making those, which are great. But I also love the actual cosplay, not just digital. And I like combining it, too. I think it's a lot of fun. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate the energy from everybody doing that. Yeah, and anybody interested in looking anybody up, you'll see everybody's Twitter handle in the description on the VOD on the YouTube. Anybody watching this on YouTube, make sure you go over to Syrinscape on Twitch, follow and subscribe. Anybody here during the live stream, go over to the YouTube and subscribe so you don't miss any of the content there in the VODs. I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the Game Master. You can find me on Cyberpunk Uncensored, on Twitch, on YouTube. We have a Discord. You can go to cyberpunkuncensored.com. We have a bunch of free assets there you can use for your gameplay, and all the links to everything we do, the tutorials, gameplay, so much stuff. So go check that out and show me some love. I'd really appreciate that. I have a monthly, we do this every Thursday right here. But if you go to Cyberpunk Uncensored on Twitch, next Wednesday is my new monthly, which I do with Simon, Wandering DM, Rook, Naomi, my beautiful wife. We just have a bunch of people in there helping us out. Miss Magitech is with us there. And that's, like I said, next Wednesday, 4 p.m. on the Cyberpunk Uncensored Twitch. And then every Thursday right here. So check that out. Show some support. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
As you know.